Dick.
Oh, that's how we start off then, right?
Oh, yeah,
So, yeah, we
much.
live.
Outer Heaven.
Assemble.
You say what?
I said assemble. This ASMR.
One more time.
Assemble.
All right, we'll take that for face value. What's going on, guys? Outer Haven back at it again today with a One Piece chapter live discussion for chapter 861. I'm here with Devil Lake Sanji, Steve Game Boy, Nikki Vengeance, and Grim Reaper. We're waiting on a few more people to come through. Just finishing some stuff up. But yeah, we just want to talk about some One Piece. I mean, One Piece, man. Like, you know what? We'll ask everyone, like, around here really quickly, just like, their thoughts on the chapter before we dissect into it. So I'll start with Steve-O. Like, Steve-O, what'd you thought of the chapter?
Honestly, my favorite part of the chapter was Daifuku. I don't know how many times I'm going to say that.
What is that?
I'm not lying. I really enjoy Daifuku. I think he's going to be beastly. Honestly.
Daifuku.
I mean, listen to it, Daifuku. Like, can't you imagine Sengoku saying that? Like, oh, Daifuku.
That would be hype, yeah.
I can imagine hearing that, son. Like, that was my favorite part of the chapter, honestly. Like, seeing the other children, the eldest children, more than likely they're going to be amongst the strongest in her family. That they might not actually be on the crew, like going on campaigns and stuff like that. But
yeah,
it was a solid chapter. I didn't enjoy the fact that Sanji was showing that he's never going to change this gawky. I got to get all the pussy. No, I'm not going to get any pussy.
I won't lie, that was my favorite part. I was like, damn, Sanji's back, baby. That's the Sanji I know and love.
I don't want that Sanji. I don't.
yeah.
I enjoyed seeing Nami using Chopper as a pillow. I thought that was cute. And other than that, I mean, Mother Caramel, seeing Big Mom use Conqueror's Hockey. I know some people might try to say, oh, you don't know if it was Conquerors, but it was Conquerors.
Yeah.
Yep.
Overall, are we going to say ratings for the end, or should I go ahead and
I mean, you can throw it in there if you want. I'll probably say mine to the end once we kind of like I dissect the rest of the chapter, but you can say if you want.
I gave the chapter 8 out of 10.
Okay.
Shit.
Not bad. Anything else you want to touch upon it or no?
Just from what I remember, I noticed that the escalator was being taken down by the children, just like Pearl said. He actually let them get on that really quickly, and I like the fact that they actually took care of a homie that was listening for once.
Dang, bro, don't say it all. Shit.
Oh, my bad, son.
Yes.
Well, other than that, it seems like Capone is not as smart. It's like every chapter since his intelligence has been built up, it's like every chapter since then, it's like it's been taken down.
Right.
So, that's all I'm going to say for now.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, Double Leg, like, what did you thought of the chapter?
I hated this chapter, man. A lot of it felt pointless. I didn't really care about anything other than Meta Caramel, and that Sanji shit pissed me off.
What about Daifuku?
Fuck Daifuku. What is he?
Oh my god!
Oh.
You guys are talking about Daifuku. You're not talking about Oven. Like yo, like that hairpiece, bro. Like that hairpiece. Come on.
He's just sitting there.
Yo, but like even a man sitting, like, think about like Whitebeard. Remember when we saw him, like when Rockstar went to meet him? He was sitting down too, but this guy gave off crazy hype.
Yep.
Daifuku isn't a Yonko though. Okay.
Daifuku is the third son of a Yonko.
Yep.
I
mean,
monster.
Isn't Opera like the fifth son?
Yeah, but he wasn't called a monster by anybody, Devil Egg.
Yeah.
He was called a monster by Yonji.
He was called a monster, yeah, by Yonji. Yonji got beat soundly by Sanji.
Wait, so did we say that Yonji actually spits facts, or like is he telling fibs?
No, I mean he could have been a monster to Yonji, but I'm assuming that Vito might be a little stronger than Sanji. If he calls somebody a monster, then I'm gonna be like, oh, okay, I guess this guy got to be on note. You know, I mean, I got to be on note for what this guy might do in the future.
Okay. Double, you want to say anything else on it, or that's a?
Not really. I'll give it 2 out of 10.
Oh my,
Damn,
that's the lowest I've heard in a
Whoa,
long time.
guys.
you were
Whoa.
serious about that?
Yeah,
This guy's a
like
hate.
this chapter was. It felt pointless. I'm not sure if it was, but it felt pointless, and I wasn't really enjoying it.
Believe in.
Okay.
Whoa.
Even like the Mother Caramel stuff, which we'll talk about in a little bit, but even that, like it wasn't hype.
I mean, they just showed the picture. It's not like they explained anything. I'm gonna wait till they explain.
Okay. Nikki, are you good to go to let us know, or?
Yeah, I've just finished. So yeah, I'll say, look, man. My favorite part is the fact that when Sanji is just talking, they're both
Is he cutting off for anyone else?
Yeah, I think you're
in
cutting
the
out, bro.
stuff, and he's just
You cutting out, Nikki.
Nikki, you cutting out, bro. Now you sound like Mr. Roboto. No
my
longer.
favorite part.
Wait, Nikki. No, you're Mr. Roboto.
Oh, Mr. Robot. Okay, give me a second.
All right. Well, when Nikki comes back, we'll ask Grim. Grim, what do you thought of the chapter?
Well, first off, what's going on, guys? Yo ho ho. I'm coming out to Outer Haven. Appreciate it for the invite.
Yo.
No problem. No problem.
The chapter was to me it was pretty hype because of all the speculation that was like that could be made. Like even from the beginning, like just seeing all the daughters and like almost completing all of the Big Mom's family. Like I especially like the part about both Daifuku because the name was amazing, but also when we got the information about the first daughter.
Yeah.
I guess it could be like minimally speculated, but I really feel like that we'll talk about the theory later on, but I think she has a lot of importance in the story, a lot of importance in the story. And then when we actually get the information about a Mother Caramel, I was actually like a lot of people have told me that my speculation is like probably incorrect, and everybody has a right to be saying that, but I really feel like she's Weeble's mother, and that either Big Mom and Weeble are brother and sister, or that like this woman isn't really Weeble's mother, or there must be some other type of like explanation. But I feel like this person is really Big Mom's mother, and that it really is the person that's related to Weeble, and that there's some type of like correlation that's gonna happen there. But
Yeah.
it was exceptional the rest of the chapter because we did get like more character development and insight from some of the people like Capone. He can be very nervous throughout the entire chapter. We saw where the Straw Hats were actually like hiding out, which was like kind of confusing at first. We did see some more like compatibility about Peril Sparrow and his abilities once again. We should declare that he's an incredible individual. But
Definitely.
overall, this chapter is like to me, it was more about like the hidden details that we had to like put together, the speculation that we're gonna have to like use for later on because there was a lot of hints to things in the future that we saw, and I think in due time, this will be one of the better chapters out of the entire arc.
Definitely. I mean, like, I guess I'll get my thoughts in real quick because, like, you know what, man, like the Mother Caramel stuff, I was kind of happy to see that, like, it's a character that we've never seen before in the story, like the way she looked. I remember talking to a few people, they were saying that she reminds me of like Granny Yon from Amazon Lily,
Yeah.
Glorissa, right? And I'm thinking to myself, like, because I'm looking at the back at like the story and stuff, right? And we know that like she like when she left Amazon Lily, she spent some time at Saboti, right? And that's when afterwards she went to go meet like Ball Hancock when they arrived there afterwards from Mary Joie. I just can't like I don't know like I could see it maybe being like a sister maybe it's related to Neon, but like I don't know I don't know, this is how I see it, but like how when we got the picture and how there's those wrinkles like on her forehead and stuff, right? I'm thinking to myself the very last one I could be reaching, but that might be the third eye, and she might be like a 3-eye member from like who actually hails from Elbaf, because like people like. Because we always say like Elbaf and stuff, right? Like we always think of the giants, but we forget that fable backwards, so mythical and stuff, right? And I'm thinking like, what's the possibility that we know like other races, like it's dominated by giants, but the potential for like other races to be on Elbaf, right? And the 3-eye race like being like a group that's actually there.
Yeah.
So I'm starting to think, yeah. So I'm thinking like, yeah, like that's a possibility. Like maybe like whoever this benefactor is came from Elbaf, because I mean, most of our guys here in Outer Haven, we come to the assumption that like she's a deformed giant from Elbaf, who was kind of like pretty much ridiculed and exiled pretty much because of her birth. and that's why she wants like. So she has resentment towards them, but wants to work with them because she realizes what they can offer in the future. But yeah, aside from that, like, the Mother Caramel stuff was great. Going back on it, like I was 50-50 with the whole thing with Sanji. Like I was really pissed because I'm like, this guy's acting like, okay, he's acting, but it's just like, bro, like you're so over the top. But then I'm thinking back to it afterwards. It's like, you know what? He has to do this. If there's one little thing that's off about him, Pudding would realize that like he knows what's going on. So I'm thinking, okay, like maybe you're going too much into it, but like looking on it back now, it's like, okay, like he's trying to fit into his character and stuff, trying to keep everything like, what we know is Sanji. Otherwise, people are going to be like, oh, like, he knows what's going on, and then boom, it just might as well kill you now, or like screw up the plan or whatever. So with that, and then like the other part too, I think was my favorite part of the chapter was the stuff that we found out with, I think with Morgan's, right? Well, there's one part and then another part after, but the Morgan stuff, how he was able to find out that like Big Mom got her hands on the Tamatebako box, right? And like I'm thinking to myself, like, how would he know that information? You know what I mean? Like it's no one like, unless they had someone like providing him information of sorts, like to let him know, like, hey, like Big Mom was able to get this and that or whatever. But like again, this is the guy that runs like the World Economic Times, so I'm thinking like, like he's probably gonna find some kind of connection somewhere down the line. And then the stuff with Judge, man. I mean, the stuff with Judge, though, I think, like, when he snickered at the end, I knew this man's got something in his bag of tricks. There's no way a man who runs an assassination group is going to walk into this blind and, not expect betrayal. So that's my thoughts.
One of Vegapunk's contemporaries.
Yeah, I mean, people are... That's the thing, man. Like, I can't understand people when they say, like, oh, Judge is walking into us like an idiot. You know what I mean? It's like, he works in this kind of line of stuff. He's probably faced betrayal from other people too and stuff like here and there. So he knows the game.
I don't understand how people can say it'll be an ass pull if he does have a plan. I mean, he's a genius. He's a genius that doesn't trust pirates, and he's going into a potential alliance with a pirate.
Yeah,
exactly.
Who apparently is very grimy, and just because we don't know that that's what she's known for, doesn't mean that a character who knows so much in the world of One Piece wouldn't know that. Because it might actually be a very well-known thing that Big Mom is a grimy character.
When you guys say Judge has a plan, do you guys mean like a contingency plan just in case, or he had like a plan ever since he made up with Big Mom?
I think he had a plan since the start.
I think it was just in case. I don't think it was like he
I think from the start.
Yeah, I mean, because that means he should have a plan to beat Big Mom too. Like because he wasn't just gonna go in there and then like just to barely escape.
If you remember, he made preparations for like the wedding to actually go through. He was like, once the wedding like goes through, Pudding and Sanji will live with us and on Big Mom's territory, so that she doesn't have control in case she does do something even after the fact. So I could see it as like a contingency plan. But my whole thing is that Reiju seems to like not know what it is, so that's why like I doubt it. But it's very, very unlikely that he doesn't have one.
Okay. I'll just say my bit quickly. Yeah, like my favorite parts. Just I think I don't know you guys. I know you guys don't like it, but I love the Sanji and Pudding stuff, man. That made me laugh.
I mean, like I like his gag better when he's being more of a gentleman about it.
But it was just so hilarious because they both end the monologues. It's like, this bitch is trying to kill me. I really want to kill this guy. Like it was so funny to me because they both know. Like they both have plans for each other, but no one knows the plans, so they both know they're faking, and it makes it so funny.
Yeah.
And it's just like that made me laugh. Like just like this bitch is trying to kill me. Why am I falling for her? This guy's an idiot. I'm happy I'm killing him. It just that made me laugh. And then the Tamatebako Box stuff, just to like go on with what Laz said. I think that was really interesting as well because like it gave me kind of Jesus vibe when they're all delivering those presents to the treasure box and stuff to Big Mom.
Yeah.
And then they're just like, oh, the Tamatebako Box as well, and everyone's kind of getting hype. Yeah, everyone's getting like hype about it as well, like secretly. So it just kind of got me really hype about the Tamatebako. I can't pronounce it, but the box basically.
The Tamatebako Box. I don't know. I can't pronounce it. I just say the box.
He's gonna open it after Capone shoots him with poison though.
We don't know what's gonna happen though. That's what it's. I don't think the plan's gonna go the way they think it's gonna go though, especially with what's his face, Katakuri and his future seeing shit.
I
So
think there's gonna be preparations for that. He's gonna like have hockey canceling shoes or something.
What? They got to that hacky cards.
Hey, they have that stuff now in the new world. I mean, like, if you could
Either
build
way-
someone's life. Oh,
How
go,
many
go.
things have you guys talked about so far?
I mean, we kind of just like discuss like what our thoughts on the chapter, and then we just dissect into each part. What's good, Captain?
Daifuku.
Yeah, what's up?
Oh, yeah, and
Uh,
actually, I won't like Daifuku. The introduction of Daifuku and Oven was cool, but it was so like throwaway, basically, because we didn't really get much on them. It was just like a little tiny panel on them.
I mean,
It's like,
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, I think you're talking about Compote though. Surprised.
Compote. Yeah. Oh yeah, compote.
Compote.
Oh, yeah.
The fruit basket, man. Like,
Yo, I got a whole theory, guys.
Mm.
Check out my review and I explain it. Big Mom has a storage system.
Well, like the
Yeah.
books.
okay.
Is that it?
A storage system full of fruits.
Oh, for devil fruits or just fruits in general?
So she got like a fruit
Fruits.
parlor going on.
A devil fruit parlor, if you want to call it. That's why all of her crew members, most of her children, all the people related to her or in her crew seem to have similar fruits or fruits that like work very well with each other. It has to be for a reason, and it's got to be
I
that she
think
has a
that-
hand in the underworld.
I said I actually think that makes perfect sense, Graham.
Yeah, we need more evidence for it, but this is like the initial steps towards that, man. This is what I think.
So,
Yeah.
DGK, did you have any thoughts?
Yeah, like, what kind of what you guys is like? I was kind of sad or pissed off that like they kind of threw away like certain characters introductions, like we didn't like get them hyped up because I'd assume at least the first daughter would have been somewhat hyped. It's weird though,
Yeah.
she looks younger, at least to me, than Brule, which was funny.
Yeah.
I'm telling you guys, Brule's just ugly, not old.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's
true,
what,
though.
that's something we'll talk about after, like the ages, what we think, compote. How you guys pronounce it? How you guys want to pronounce it?
Yeah,
Compote?
I think it's Compote because she got the fruit hat, just like the dancers in Mexico and all that. And
Oh, okay. I thought it was like I
But-
said Brazilians before, but I could be wrong.
yeah, I think it is Brazilian. Maybe I
But
got
she
it
ain't
wrong.
sexy like Brazilian. She's mad.
I think we'll
butters.
just say we
Stick
agreed
with
so
her
that
own
we're right.
input.
I think the biggest thing to me of this chapter was probably obviously the Mother Caramel seeing her face.
Yeah.
Now, I saw last night in the Outer Haven Discord that people, I think it was Red Nose and J Dog, were talking about saying that like that looks like Miss Bucking. I don't see it.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't.
I think
Yeah,
it's
Daddy's
Um,
saying that too.
Like I wouldn't be surprised if that's her sister, or, like some relation maybe, but like
No way, it's
I don't
her.
know.
Yo, I thought it looked like that Okama lady from or a guy that Sanji was fighting at first.
That's kind of what. I thought,
Yeah,
too,
that's
to be
true.
honest.
Yeah.
Like it looks like that. Fuck, I don't know. Then like, do you think real quick on that panel where you see, it's Mother Caramel, the two people that are kind of like hunched over and look like sad or whatever the fuck they look like a droopy dog looking guy with a shirt badge? Do you think they're related to that person?
I mean, they could possibly be.
Like generally, like when you're the closest people, like table wise to or at the mom of the the bride, like you're usually very important, which is why we saw like fucking Big Bird and his crew
Yeah.
together there. But I thought that was funny how like she references. I still get the Promised Neverland vibe from
Yeah.
the do not presume to trust upon my memories and whatnot.
Yeah.
So like, I feel like it's not gonna be Big Bomb's mom. I think it is gonna be a mother figure to her though.
Mhm.
But my big grandma.
Yeah, she looks like a nun, to be honest.
Yeah,
gives
I was
me a
gonna
nun
mention it too.
vibe.
Yeah, like the whole nun design she had going on. Because if I remember, Miss Katharina, I think her name was, back from Whiskey Peak. Like she had that thing going
Oh,
on with the
yeah.
nun design and stuff. Yeah.
And then like I'm guessing you guys talked about right. Obviously, like them trying to like please her with the presents and shit like that.
Yeah.
I thought that was just funny because the pirates and the treasure chests. And then you talked about Tamatebako Box, I assume, because that's where I think I jumped in. So like, what do
Yeah.
you guys think is gonna like go down with that? Because I still am on the idea that she's gonna open it up right next to the picture and it's gonna blow up the picture. Like that's where I sit with that.
Oh, I never even.
See,
I
this
didn't-
like-
mm.
I guess we could kind of agree to ourselves that like she doesn't know what's in the box at the very least. For
See,
her
there's
to
like,
say like, can't wait to open it up? You know?
there's like a timing issue with this whole thing because she plans to open the box after like they plan to try to kill her,
Right.
and that's when things are gonna kick off, right?
Well, she said after like the ceremony, which would be like them kissing and shit like that. So it should happen technically after, but like right now, I feel like there's so many like different routes that this shit could go. Like I'm on Nikki's side where like I think the plan's gonna go down, like in the same result that they want to, but not in the way that they planned it to. So
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
picture's gonna get destroyed, stuff like that, but it's not gonna go down how they assumed it would go down.
Yo,
Yeah.
what
Yeah.
do you think Big Mom meant when she said that she's the light of this world?
I'm telling you, I think that's her savior.
Yeah.
Like I straight up think that like somehow, somewhere, like we won't get too much into it, but like I did on my like video discussion on my channel that like I think it's like the Promised Neverland where like that's a mother figure to her that saved her from either Elbaf or the world government or wherever.
Yeah.
So
I
like,
made sure to
like,
give you that credit too in my reviews. So
Yeah.
so like,
Oh,
like
I
that's
I'm
her
sure.
Shanks, basically.
yeah, because immediately when I started thinking of the whole like when I saw her design and stuff, and I was saying to the guys before, like if you notice like the wrinkles on her forehead, like I could be reaching, but like it could potentially be like she's covering like a third eye if she is the third eye race. So I'm thinking like because we know going back to like with pudding, how we saw like there was the caramel like the house or like the bakery that was like right next to her and stuff that was already eaten. And I'm thinking like what if she's like maybe Pudding's mom, like I think you were saying before, then like that connection would make sense afterwards because like she was a benefactor for Big Mom, like as you said, but she could also have like some kind of relation to Pudding.
Yeah, she
I
looks
just
like
want
a. Oh
to
yeah,
just
go
real
ahead.
quickly. I just want to say that it's pronounced kumpat.
Oh, Kumpat.
It's
No,
not
it's
kaput.
not. This guy's trolling. It's not just come
Yeah.
pot.
No,
No,
I
it's
looked it
not.
up. Like I looked it up
No.
after the dessert.
Oh,
Right?
bro, it's kaput, bro. It's gotta be
Okay.
kaput.
There's an E at the end. It can't be just compot.
Well, I
What do
mean,
you mean?
I mean, it's not a Japanese word. It's like a dessert from Europe or something, right?
Yeah. Okay.
It
Before
sounds
we go
German.
more into it, though, real quick, Tyler Hawk asked in the chat, "Where's Brooke?" Because he was missing when we saw the Straw Hats. Which, yeah, I noticed that too. Like, I did not see him at the table or anything. Like, we saw like most of the people that were in for the plan for the Straw Hat side, but Brooke was the only one missing. Where could he be?
Watch
I
him be
reckon he's.
with the
Actually, you
skeleton.
go.
Oh, I was gonna say he's gonna pretend to be the skeleton again. Watch.
Could you imagine like he's already like lying on the floor somewhere on the wedding scene? Like Big Mom's like looking like for food and shit, and she just sees like a pile of bones. Like, oh my skeleton.
Or fucking, we got one good death this arc now for you, Nikki. Jinbe doesn't have to die anymore. We get the door. The door died.
We got John.
Jinbe is dying, people,
Yeah.
man. By the
R.I.P.
way,
Front door.
Jinbe's not dying. If anything,
Jinbe's
Sanji.
dying, and anyone who's else is watching, check out that video in Our Haven. It's the
Yeah,
truth.
we'll make sure to plug that. Check out Nikki's video.
All donations go to Nikki going to the loony bin.
Yeah,
I thought-
yeah.
When it happens,
you guys-
I'm gonna be called Lord Vengeance. That's what I'm gonna
Okay,
do.
Jinbe, remember that.
Did you guys notice that last chapter on the last panel? There's a woman with long legs, long black hair, and she was in the middle of the center middle of the panel. And then
Yeah.
this chapter, she was sitting like towards the back rear, but we got revealed that she has a tattoo on her leg, and it looked
Looks like
almost
Smitty's.
exactly like
Really?
a celestial dragon tattoo.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah.
Wait, what page is that? Grim.
it's on the big panel where they're all celebrating. Who
Oh,
thinks
okay.
the
So like the
Paris
last.
Second last page, yeah.
Oh, okay. Let me check it
I
out.
still like the idea that could be Snack.
Hey, wait. You
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah,
you
me
guys-
too, actually.
You guys notice my boy Niji getting it in?
Yeah, we got to talk about Niji a little bit. I mean, like he's getting some action. He has Galette by like if I say the word, well, like I'm referencing Trump, but
You guys notice Panda Man at the end, right?
at the
Not
very end of the chapter or like the second last page.
Second last page.
Yeah, sitting down with the frog girl, right?
Yeah.
I was laughing my head off with the frog more than I was with Panda Man.
Yeah, we saw him last chapter, the frog dude. Fucking Kermit.
Yeah.
But like, I thought it was interesting how like Big Mom does have like all the main people next to her, and like obviously the last panel, like I thought it was funny how she's like giving Judge the kind of like stink eye, and then you have Judge just laughing. Like clearly he has something planned. I feel like there's no way anymore that like.
Oh
he
yeah,
can't
definitely.
do something.
He has
Yeah.
to.
So relaxed.
I mean, like, dude, like the way, like, I still don't get what people say, like, oh, like he's gonna walk into this blind, that he's gonna die and stuff. Like, there's no like I want to ask you guys though, like, I think we asked before, but like with Chris, do you believe that Judge had this plan already set up in advance in case something were to go down with Big Mom, or he thought of it on the spot when he got there?
I think he's had it for a long time because it'd be retarded
Yeah.
if like
Yeah, I agree. Yep.
if a
The way I-
hitman, like a top hitman, like in the world, didn't have a backup plan ever.
The way I think it happened was he was like, all right, I'm gonna see if this wedding goes through, but if it doesn't, here's what I'm gonna do instead. I don't think he like has a plan to betray Big Mom. I think he's gonna like have a backup plan just in case.
Yeah,
things go wrong.
I think it's just a backup. I don't think he came into it thinking like I'm gonna take what I want and forget Big Mom. I'm gonna kill her and become a Yonko my damn self.
But
also
the thing
thought-
is, the reason I'd say he could maybe do that, not he obviously won't kill Big Mom or anything, but he could try it, is because he can literally hide because he's a member of the Reverie and the government can back him up because no one necessarily knows about what's going on right now from the government. So he can literally like get backing from the government if Big Mom tries to chase him down or whatever.
Buster Call.
Yeah, but there wouldn't be really any point to go in there.
I said that shit back in December. I'm still holding on to that. I'm not saying it's gonna take her down, but like it's gonna come and play.
I thought it was
Last
interesting
call.
how one of the characters, I think it was Vito, like at the beginning of the chapter, like hinted, like saying that Judge has been talking to Big Bird,
Yep.
which like could be a small, like just irrelevant detail, but I don't think so. I think like that might be like something that they could be planning because we know that they've been friends beforehand, so
Yeah, definitely.
you never know.
Yeah, but what is? I agree. That's definitely a detail we should pay attention to. But what do you plan with with Morgan's? Like, what is he gonna?
I
Fucking
mean,
Big Bird,
dude,
shut
like
up.
this guy runs like the essential
the media.
equivalent to like DC Comics in the One Piece world, where like the World Economic Times. Like this guy's writing comics, he writes the news and stuff. Like
Koby,
this guy knows info. Like
have you ever seen Dave Chappelle's fucking Sesame Street? They're gonna roll up like that.
Oh yeah.
yeah, because we can say too, like Big Bird quit Sesame Street, he joined up with One Piece. Like he's making more money now,
Yeah.
right?
Exactly.
I was gonna say I was gonna also a little minor detail and stuff, but like the whole thing where we saw like again like the frog woman and stuff, right? Because I noticed now recently too, especially with Morgan's, we're seeing like a bird, we're seeing like a frog, and I'm thinking like because I was saying this before with the 3-eye race, I think they potentially came from like Elbaf because like how people say like of Elbaf, we always assume giants, only giants. They could be the dominant race that's there, but then maybe like other sub races and stuff that probably live there, like underneath the giants and stuff, so we can see 3 eyes. Maybe like frog people, like a whatever, right? Do you think that's a possibility?
Well, like I said, I keep saying it multiple times, but like Elbaf backwards is Fable, so I wouldn't
Yeah.
expect to be a bunch of creatures there that aren't just giants.
Huh.
Yeah. So they wouldn't have to. So they wouldn't have to like how like we get like the long leg tribe, like we have that name and stuff, but like we don't have to go into that detail where like we go with like the Tontatas and stuff. We could just have them as a sub part, but they're part of the big scheme, which is Elbaf, because that's where they all originate.
Alright.
Yeah. I just want to clarify that up pretty much. Let me see. I saw a comment in the chat. Oh, well, it's more of a Sanji L, but Sanji got another L if you play One Piece Treasure Cruise, because Luffy and Zoro both got a legend, and now God Usopp has a third Straw Hat to get a legend before Sanji. Is that an automatic W for Usopp, or is it automatic L for Sanji? Let us know, guys.
I think it's more of a W for Usopp because
I'm leaving this this conversation for now.
I mean, Nikki,
when we change topic, I'll be in.
I had to pull some strings, Nikki.
Yeah.
Oh my days! He pulled some strings of Oda to get this.
I mean,
I know. Sanji in the pics looking a little salty.
Every day, Nikki, we're one step closer.
No, it's not happening. Every day we're one step closer to Jinbe dying, man. I'm just telling you.
Okay, when stop number third.
Usopp is not going to be third. He's
wait. So
fourth.
if Jinbe did die and you ate him, would that be cannibalism?
Nah, he's a fish.
He's a fish.
Cool.
If fishy
Fucked
fish,
up.
then it's cannibalism.
Sort of.
Fucked up.
He's
I mean,
man.
here's my thing too, because like do you guys believe though Aladdin's gonna go straight back to Fisherman Island, or you think he's gonna get? Because I think like if we don't get a Jinbe being eaten, what if it ends up being Aladdin?
I think Aladdin's gonna chill around the island and wait. Like
I feel like they come back in a heroic moment to fight the pirates.
Some
Yeah.
Bond Clay shit.
Like, I told you
Whenever
guys to
they're
get out of
escaping,
here.
he'll come up.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't think he's that stupid. He's going straight to Fishman Island. That's what I'll do. Fuck that. Too many
So you're saying
consequences.
that you leave us to die. That's who we're at.
No, I'll trust in your plan. I wouldn't try to mess it up because potentially, if I stick around, it might ruin the plan, won't it?
I mean, what was Nikki?
Years Sanji was a waste of time. Was it a waste of time?
Yes.
It was.
I mean,
until the end of this arc, I can't say that. Yeah,
I
it's,
still
it's
think
not
it's
looking
fun.
good though.
I'm
we got
still on
Sanji's
the
backstory. We got why Sanji does some of the stuff he does. I wouldn't say it's a waste of time, but I think people were expecting him to like go Super Saiyan and beat everybody up.
But the thing is, we didn't need this arc to tell us why Sanji is the way that he is.
I mean, the Germa stuff.
It's
don't-
not about just Sanji. Like the whole thing with developing a character is, especially at this point in the story right now, is that we shouldn't be getting arcs that are pointless. And this wasn't a pointless arc. It tied together the progression of all the Straw Hats with the progression of Sanji. Like we're getting, it wasn't just we're gonna see the progression of Sanji, but we got the progression of a bunch of people, the progression of the storyline with Luffy, the progression of literally the arc, the 4 Yonko saga. It was all in one, so it can't be a waste of an arc, and it can't be the waste of the year in Sanji because it wasn't just about Sanji. The main reason I said that is because he was going to have the most relevance. We were going to have his biggest reveals, and he was going to be incredibly tied to the main storyline. It's not going to be anymore like freaking in Paradise where we get some random ship that we find a character, or we go to like some random place to get Nami, or we fight some random captain to get Usopp. It's not going to be like that anymore ever again. Everything is going to be relevant to everything else.
But
I
Grim,
mean, it could easily be a waste of time if they leave
Sanji.
pointless.
Does that make you think that Sanji's gonna get shit on the whole year?
I mean, he wasn't shit on the whole year.
Basically,
Ridiculous.
Yeah, it's been like 3/4 shit. I can't deny that. That's like it's a lot of shit.
I still think at the end of it, he's still gonna go super sick.
Yeah,
that's the whole reason why. Yeah, build up.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, guys. I hate Sanji at the moment.
Yeah.
But
Oh my
I know
God.
for sure. I know for sure Oda's gonna fix that. That's what he
The thing
does.
is, what I don't get is like I don't get why people are surprised that he's doing what he's doing. Like he's like all giddy and shit like that. Like, that's literally been
Exactly.
his entire like series. Like, it's not like a random like, oh my god, now he's in love with
The
the girl.
reason I'm mad about it is like it's over the top. It's like he didn't have to crash into the wall.
Okay.
But like that's his whole dream though. Is literally like basically like fucking. Get
Nah, you
married.
could have like just had hard eyes or just a regular nose. You didn't have to like do something
The hell?
baffling. It was like, come on, bro.
Look how good she looks, man. Come
She looks okay.
Well,
Robin's still hotter.
Fool.
on.
Nah,
Everything
she
pink
still
girl.
looks good though.
honestly, I'm mad at Usopp, Luffy.
Shut
If,
up.
if Zoro get lost, if Zoro get lost and get somebody killed, I'm gonna be mad at him. If
Yeah.
if Robin sees something that's just too cute in her eyes, but is extremely morbid to us, and like she like gawking over somebody dying, then I'm gonna be mad at her. Who else has a gag that could really
Nami getting
get somebody
greedy.
hurt? Shit, I guess Nami could be a
What is that?
Yeah, exactly. Yo.
I think you know what. To
Well,
be honest, man, like a lot of people were giving this chapter like what below a 5 out of 10. So
Really?
like,
It's
nice.
like
It's
I think-
5. Like
I think we've been getting
bottom.
build up after build up after build up. I think
Yeah,
that's why
but
people are getting kind
we-
of mad. Like it's once the next chapter happens, shit's gonna start getting crazy, and we're gonna start getting
Oh,
like
yeah.
good action.
it has to do. It's going to be by next chapter at least. Well, 2 weeks from now, but it's going to be.
Like I feel like the last
We
4 or
can't
5
weigh chapters on different scales. We got to use the same scale for every chapter.
Because we know that we can say a chapter's bad now, but then a few chapters afterwards it clarifies it. It changes the rating automatically.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not confused about anything. I just thought.
Oh, yeah,
that-
no. I'm just saying, like, I say from the grand scheme of things, right? We could say like, one chapter is going to be like, it was okay to us, but then as we go deeper into it, because it explains a lot better, then it's like, okay, we look back on it, it makes more sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like some people like action, some people like information. I'm on the information side. Like I like action things, but like that's not why I read One Piece. Like there are better action mangas than One Piece by far.
Yeah.
Literally, One Piece is a story, bro.
Yeah.
Like that's really it.
Look
Let's
who's
not
up
pretend
Dan, you made
there.
it.
Good though. Stop.
The chief.
The chief made
what's
it.
up, bro?
B.
Dan, what's your thoughts on the chapter?
Dude, I've heard a lot of people giving it hate, but like honestly, like it is slower pace, and I get it, and I get that Oda's kind of been like not getting us the wedding when it could have happened like at least 3 chapters ago. But like, I don't know. It's just another one of those things. Like last chapter wasn't like super hype for events; it was more information, and I kind of just think it's kind of the same thing, you know? Like we see
Right.
her use Conkers, we see Mother Caramel. I heard Grim talking earlier today about some shit about Mother Caramel, and I was dying, dude. But yeah, it's just one of those things. Or also, dude, like the relation like she has, like kind of like how everyone treats Big Mom, kind of like seeing, like there's just small little things that if we rushed into like the wedding right away, like things wouldn't be as fleshed out. You know what I mean? Like seeing when Big Mom was getting all upset and she used that Conqueror talking on one guy, and I forget his name, the guy that looks like Crocodile, kind of. He's like, all right, Big Mom's getting upset. But he's like, Big Mom's getting upset, so he's like, all right, wait, hold on, I got a gift, you know what I mean? And she immediately changes up. Just seeing stuff like that, like, I don't know, I still like it, to be honest.
Yeah. Wait, before we go any further, I just need to ask Dan this really quickly because I saw this today on Discord. But Dan, Big Mom used
What?
King's Hockey on that guy, right?
Yeah. you see the foam and stuff like in his mouth and like the
Yeah,
white
I
eyes.
just wanted to clarify that before. That's all.
Yeah, it looked like like Leia just like she sold like concentrated on that guy and knocked him
No,
out.
yeah, it was only that guy.
So
Yeah,
what rate the chapter, Dan?
Bro, we know if King Taki you can do it on people you. Usually I give
yeah.
One Piece pretty high ratings. I would say it's 7. 7 is really high though, but like
I gave
I
it
don't know.
7, but I don't know.
Yeah, I would give it a size 6 just because like it's again. I think
Yeah,
like
so
there was
somewhere
no like crazy information besides some of
Yeah, exactly.
Like
Yeah.
This was really
To
just
me-
fleshing things out more, you know.
To me, the fact that we have like so many different ideas of what could happen is literally the reason why I give it an 8 out of 10. Because to me, this entire point of One Piece isn't just to see fights or just to see like development. It's so that you yourself as a reader can have input and can try to like guess what's going on, or not even just that, just understand how the story's going to develop. And when you have fun thinking of that, it makes the chapter so much better. And I had a lot of
Yeah.
fun thinking of what could happen in this chapter. I had a lot of fun.
yeah, to me, I just felt like I didn't mind it. It just was like I don't know, but like the chapters before that were still build-up chapters, but they were more information like heavy. I felt like
Yeah.
for this one, there was only Mother Caramel really revealed. I felt that was the only crazy thing that we got. Like I agree with you on like the.
I mean, there's more. I mean, it's small details.
Yeah, like obviously we saw new characters, but like I feel now that those characters aren't gonna be relevant. To be quite honest, like they're gonna be like small kind of characters that like obviously they're named characters now, but like they're not gonna do anything super fucking crazy compared to like people like Cat Curry and Smoothie and Cracker.
Kaput
You
might be
guys
crazy.
go through like the whole chapter pretty much already.
Maybe.
Like,
What?
did you guys go through like the whole chapter?
I
already?
joined like 15 minutes ago, so we're still kind of talking about it. So if
Did
you
you
want,
guys talk
I mean-
about the door and stuff? Like, the
I mean,
door
like,
hall?
we pretty much just got like our thoughts on the chapter and stuff, like what we felt about it, and then we
Okay.
just dissect through into it. So if you guys want to add a part in it, whatever, we just go on it, and also just get the chat involved too. So
I just
Well, did you guys talk about the door, homie?
yeah.
I mean, I
said,
said
like,
a guy took a W. So
Okay, well, I'm just saying because I've been saying this for a while. I think Big Mom should know everything, and I feel like it just kind of confirms it. Like literally that panel where what's it called? Capone's like loose lips saying ships, right? And they had to like cut the
that was an amazing
homies
line, by the
kill
way.
it. Literally, like there's homies everywhere, and what with this chapter, like it might disprove like a whole telepathy thing, like have if like all the homies communicate with Big Mom, but there's still the fact that they can literally just talk to each other. You know what I mean? And they're aware, they're conscious, they know what's going on. So it's like there are homies all around the island. Like they should, like Big Mom should be able to like figure out like, okay, Luffy's not really in his fucking cell. You know what I mean? Jinbe's running him. Like she should be able to know certain things. And I feel like she's kind of just like playing games at this point. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, I still think that singing song from like however many chapters ago, like when she's in the garden singing about Luffy, like being the sacrifice, bro. I think she's been kind of like calculating that like this is gonna happen all along.
Yeah.
She's
Yeah,
okay,
like she wouldn't be saying these kind of things if she knew. Like it's almost like the kind of Curry with the whole future foresight thing. Like she saw ahead of time, so she knew like whatever she's playing right now, it's gonna work because she believes it's gonna work.
yeah,
You know,
'cause,
she
like,
planned the steps and stuff to it.
like I just feel like the fact that she was singing the song, that I could see them like where like they all come out, they expect that their plan's gonna work, and like as soon as they start getting the rockets ready, like she just starts laughing, like haha. Like,
Yeah, like she's like, I knew about this whole plan. Like I'd known about it for a year, Capone. Why do you think I let you on my ship? You know,
here's my
I'm not
like
sure
just super troll. Not realistically, but just trolling. You know what I mean?
It'd be a show for everyone. I feel like.
I don't know how I feel about something like that because then the only way they're gonna get away is with some BS. If Big Mom's like fully powerful,
Yeah, well, like think about it, bro. Do you really think that this plan has made sense at all from the very start? Like ever? Like in this arc, did it ever realistically make sense for Luffy to come into a Yonko's territory? Like, bro,
Not even at
34
Zou.
other islands surrounding Whole Cake. You
What's
know what
up,
I mean? How
Lucy?
do they even make it this far?
So
The way I see it is that Big Mom has lured Capone into the wedding.
Exactly.
Yup.
Like she let this
Position
happen.
I'm not sure how they're gonna escape if that's the case. Because we know Luffy's not dying here.
Honestly,
Of course
bro,
not.
Luffy's not dying. The only reason Luffy will not die here is one of the reasons why he's like one of the main reasons why it happens every arc, right? When he beats people he shouldn't be beating. Straight up plot hacks, bro. That's it.
yeah,
I still do feel like Big Mom in a way is probably gonna tell him at the end of the arc like how long he has left to live. Because I think like for their crew, she could be able to see exactly how long he has.
Some Death Note
You think that
shit.
she just sees it like on some Death Note status?
Like maybe like I don't know, she could tap into the
Yeah.
soul. Maybe like think of like I know it's a weird way to think of it, but you know how you like a tree when you chop it down, how you like count the rings and stuff, count how many years it's been alive. Something similar
Yeah.
to that we could see with the soul. So kind of like I guess like I don't know, like fucking the color or like you know just the way like the aura of it is, right? And she could tell probably from there how many years are remaining.
Watch it be.
But what I'm saying is, like, for example, like I know how some people kind of think, like, oh, well, Big Mom will be able to affect you if you're not afraid, which I don't entirely think is true, but whatever. Like, that's all I'm saying. Like, do you think that she'll just see the aura of his soul and be able to immediately know, or that she'd have to attack and, like, kind of, like, take a piece of his soul to be able to figure it out?
I mean, well, for what we saw so far, though, of her is like she like we're gonna go with like her son that she killed or whatever, right? She had to snap like touch him to be able to take the soul. So I think it has to be something that has to do with touch, unless like
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
before,
Like, she'd have to
you know?
interact with it in some way,
Yeah.
right?
The way
Could
I
be,
see
like-
it is that the way I see it is that her power doesn't matter. Like you can't fight Big Mom one-on-one just straight brute force. So why does her power even matter? Like simply put, it's stupid that and I'm not saying that any of us are here doing this. It's in general in the community and other reviewers sometimes like this plan is not going to work, period. Why do you guys think that by doing certain types of things or making certain types of conditions like, you know, plausible, that it makes the plan like acceptable? The plan is not acceptable at all. We all laughed as a community when we heard the plan. So like to think that now and all we did, the only difference between now and before is we got more evidence for why Big Mom's gonna win, for why Big Mom can't fall. So why is it that we're now considering this?
Let me
Just to kind of harp on that.
tell you why. It's because like they said if the plan fails, they have a 0% chance of failure, and we know Luffy's not dying. So it's got to work to some degree. I don't think it's gonna kill Big Mom.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I agree
But
with that. But like,
we're,
okay,
for-
okay.
we're forgetting we're forgetting the Tamatebako Box. Like I think that's gonna whatever happens with that is gonna just set the tone for the rest of the arc. When that thing blows up, something's gonna sway the. Like I reckon Big Mom's gonna be winning, and then the box blows up, and then some shit goes down from there. It's gonna switch the whole thing.
The
So
thing
why
is
would
that
she open it like mid-fight? She even said she was
No,
gonna.
no,
open it.
I reckon. I don't think she'll open it. To be honest, no, the more I think about it, I reckon someone else will.
It'd be funny if like
You sure you're not from
like that
Texas,
tried
Vicky?
to.
It'd be funny if Bobbins ends up opening it. You know what I mean? Like Bobbins gets there, he's like already half dead. He opens the box, and that's how he dies.
But like we saw when Brooke was in the treasure room, right? Just on hearing that there was an intruder in the treasure room, Big Mom got up, which she normally doesn't do. You know what I mean? And she was there
Yeah.
like lickety split. Like if she sees and she's
Better
in the
not
same
be
room.
messing with my
Lickety-split.
Tamatebako.
No, that's what I'm saying. If she's in the same room and she sees anyone going near that box, it's a wrap for them,
Yeah.
bro.
correct.
Like,
But
I think Big Mom
I
has
think-
to be the one to open.
No, but I'm saying like the fact like once they start going through their plan, when Sanji dodges whatever Pudding's bullets or whatever, that's what happens, and then they break the Miss Caramel's picture. Then she's gonna be all just concentrating on Caramel's picture first, so she's gonna forget about the Tamatebako box, and I think someone will take advantage of that at that time. I don't know who though.
But the thing is that like we saw, and this is not an exact comparison, so please don't take this out of hand. But we saw Whitebeard take a barrage of everything and then die after the fact. So why is it that once we get the reveal that Big Mom, just her skin is incredibly tough, abnormally tough, and we know that she has probably amazing armament hockey, that an explosion is going to weaken Big Mom?
Oh no, I
It
don't
doesn't
say
make
anything
sense
about
to
her
me.
being. I don't say anything about her getting weakened or anything like that. I'm just saying we know
No,
for
but
a
if
fact.
she's not weakened, that's like fighting Whitebeard. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, but the point I'm making is like when the picture breaks, she's gonna be like out
Yeah.
of it. You know what I mean?
Yes, okay.
So
Flustered
nothing-
and stuff, okay.
Yeah, she's gonna be flustered. So then stuff like that you can sneakily get away with. That's the point I'm making basically. So
Okay.
that's why I think someone might open the box like that's
Yeah,
not
fair.
Big Mom.
Yeah, I mean, because what's we already know, like whatever happens to the photo, it's already been said in like even the Viz translation, like she's open to a physical attack. That's the only way. Like they have to get that photo to somehow be damaged or whatsoever to even get a remote chance of even touching Big Mom. Even then, it's just like again, with Katakuri is the big like a monkey wrench. Like literally, you just throw that guy in there, it's like there's no way now.
Maybe they're gonna send him to the bathroom or something.
Why you keep saying?
Like you get him to drink some laxative, and he's like, I gotta go, and then like have the plan happen, and he comes back from the bathroom like, yo,
But when did he see
But
the future?
before-
That's not true.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
But you know
He's a
what? What if
psychopath.
he ends up? What if he ends up drinking? You know not the laughing, the crying giraffe,
Damn.
the giraffe the juice, whatever that smoothie was like pouring out. You find out it's like tainted or whatever. So Katakuri drinks it. And he's like, "Oh, I gotta go to the bathroom. I got least."
Got
Yeah.
He can think nuclear
So,
explosion.
so Katakuri gets roofied, yeah, and he just wakes up.
Yeah.
Just wakes up with all the party, like loads of people dead at the party. He's like, what happened?
And plus,
Yeah.
it's not like he can like stop it with his future vision. All he's gonna see is him going to the bathroom in the future.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the thing I was wondering. Like, how far do you think his ability is? Do you think it's like within like 2 minutes into the future
I
or
think
more?
it's like 5 to 10 seconds, to be honest.
Yeah, because
Nah.
I seen some shit where people were saying that it's gonna be like half a day, and I'm like,
No,
no,
that's insane.
way.
That's impossible.
That's
That's way too much.
overkill. That's
way too much.
He would know by now.
I mean, I could see it if he
Yeah.
said Shanks, but you know.
yeah, because I mean we can go into that more after with the Shanks stuff here, but really quick though, Farrell came through. Farrell, what's up?
Yeah, what's going on, people?
You want to
Yo,
let us know your thoughts on the chapter, or
The chapter was, I mean, at the end of the day, it's just a build up, to be honest. You know,
Yep.
There wasn't anything really special in this chapter. Just talking. I mean, some of the stuff we already knew.
Yeah.
I mean, the biggest stuff here was the caramel picture. I thought
Yep.
they were not going to be revealed in this chapter. I thought it was going to be like later on, and a lot of people were saying she's like Elder Neon from what's the
from
the,
Amazon Lily?
Amazon Lily or Miss Bakken. And I mean, it kind of resembles Elder Neon, but I don't think it's any of those people.
Yeah.
But yeah, this chapter is mainly build up, but at least that the tea party has started, I think.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like
No, I'm just gonna troll next week again.
Obviously on a break, so
yeah. I mean, like, let's go really quick on the photo and stuff, because like it had to show up at least before the events of the wedding, because you know how
Yeah.
random it would be, like the wedding actually starts, and then it's like, oh yeah, by the way, I brought the photo. Like whoever came late for that shit, they're dead. The big
Yeah.
bombs would be like, yo, why didn't you bring that to me like before we started the event? Like I'm killing you, like
yeah, that's true.
you know. But
Yeah.
oh
And
man,
I was also gonna mention, guys. I know I keep going on about Pedro, but it's something off what I got. Like everyone's knocked out of the straw hats, as in they're sleeping and that. But Pedro's the only guy who just has his hat all put down below his eye and stuff. He's just acting all
that's
cool.
how he sleeps.
I mean, some people
There's something
sleep like
off
that,
with him. There's something off with Pedro. There's something. But I love the guy, but he's a creepy dude. No, but it's just like
Something that I wanted to say.
like there's not even like one of those like any of those dots or something to show he's sleeping. It's just him just with his hat down over his head, and I'm just thinking there's something off about Pedro. That's what I'm
Yo, what if Pedro just kicked the bucket?
saying. No, that was
oh,
that
that's
so
the
great.
end of the
He
arc.
just
coming
dies.
By the way,
And they're
you
like,
guys talked about already, like the fact that all the Straw Hats and everyone are inside of Capone right now.
Yeah.
oh yeah,
I didn't see
yeah.
Brooke.
I'm just
Yeah,
saying,
bro.
'cause the fact that like none of them like went to go like secure the ship or anything, like we're gonna see people like Nami and Chopper like invading the
Brooke
wedding.
did
You know
that.
what I mean?
Maybe
Yeah.
that's what.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what Brooke is probably doing.
Well, I'm just saying, but like I don't know, bro. Before this chapter, I really thought, like, for example, like people like Nami, and I really didn't think that they should have too many people, just because like it kind of like increases your chances of failure, just because they're kind of weaker. You know what I mean? Like
I mean, they can
people
counter.
like Nami or Chopper, like, what are you doing here? You know, like.
Yeah.
Like Big Mom started making thunderclouds. Nami can start helping.
I understand that, but it's just like for how many like OP tier people are there? You know what I mean?
I mean, other than
Like, for example,
commanders, I don't really see anyone that's OP.
Katakuri, Smoothie.
Well, I'm
Yeah,
saying,
okay.
dude, yeah, but even like above, when I'm saying OP, I mean like clearly above Nami, like OP to her is what I'm trying to say.
Daifuku.
No,
That's what
I
like,
think
yo,
that-
even all these other people, all those other children that we saw that got named, because we were told, right, like how there were people like a tier above, like everyone we saw so far a tier above, like people like Opera and Mount Dor and stuff, but below the commanders, I'm pretty sure the people that were getting named this chapter are those types of people. You know, like they're supposed to be OP. They're a little below commanders. They're not there yet, but they're still strong.
Yo,
Like, I
Daifuku
think-
look like he got grandbabies.
No, I think the candy cane guy. I think he's the first son. Like I
He
think
is
he's
first,
really
Yeah,
OP.
Perospero is for
Yeah,
sure.
Yeah,
Perospero
Perospero.
is.
I really think he's OP. Like there's something.
Listen,
Oh yeah, he
Yeah,
definitely is. He definitely is.
At this point, there's no denying. This
I've
little man,
been
This nigga made an escalator that goes up 9 stories in an instant.
And it's not just
Yeah.
stairs; it's a fully functioning escalator.
Escalator.
Exactly.
Been telling people about this guy, but
And it
like
looked
they just
fancy. And
I
it
was
looked
gonna ask you guys
fancy.
to do
Bro, it
this since
looked
we're
like no
talking about
regular
like.
escalator.
Oh, sorry, go see brother.
It looked like a fancy escalator, bro. He actually put consideration into it and made it in an instant.
Yeah, I was gonna say because touching upon the escalator itself, though, like you guys know, it's like it was kind of like dripping and stuff from the bottom, like going from
Yeah.
the top to bottom.
Yeah.
What do you
Because
make
of the
of that?
sun.
He's letting
I
it,
think it was
dude.
because of the sun.
Isn't it the kids that are licking
Nah,
it?
dude, it's not because think about it. Sparrow makes most of the infrastructure across the islands. They don't just
Okay.
drip and melt away.
Those
You
are
know what
his
I mean?
children.
He's like,
Yeah,
and the
if
kids
you-
didn't get all the way up to the top. It's
if-
melting top down too. Like,
Oh no,
If you- if-
I agree.
His kids to be able to eat candy at hypersonic speeds.
I
I mean,
agree that he's
yeah.
letting it drip, or he's letting that happen. But I thought it was like it's dripping because the sun is also like
Yeah, it's
like,
also
melting.
yeah.
Oh well, I mean,
That's
but what I'm trying to say is like the sun alone wouldn't do anything. Like he's
Yeah,
clearly
yeah.
intentionally letting it
Yeah.
happen. Is what I'm
Of
trying
course,
to point
yeah.
out.
To destroy the exit.
Nah,
Exactly.
the door is still an exit. You can just walk out the
Yeah,
door.
but the door's a homie. Like it
But the
shouldn't
door is
open.
dead. you can
No,
open it.
but that's the door on the bottom floor. No, never
Like,
mind.
bro, you can just
Yeah.
open the door, break it open. It's a
No,
wooden
you're right.
door.
You're right.
Gotti just slapped up like it was nothing.
Yeah. I want to say I don't want to name names and shit because like, we're not like that. But I heard today someone told me that Capone apparently had observation hotkey because he heard what the door was saying. Yeah, apparently he has observation hotkey because we heard the bubble. Like the bubble, apparently we heard the bubble from
Like the dot bubble.
like the one where like how someone's thinking in their head,
Yeah.
right? And they're saying something, right? That was what the door was saying. And to put Capone turn around like Nani, right? But it's like interpreted as like like he heard what's going on with observation hockey. Instead of like turning around like some fucking like you would think you turn around like a door's talking like there with a crazy face and shit. You would think what the fuck? You're not thinking like
I want to give Capone.
It's because of the door's expressions, bro. Like, did you not see?
I mean,
how he
if
looked in the
anything,
eyes?
the door had observation hockey because she noticed Gangster Gastino as Caesar.
I want to give Capone.
I mean, hey,
but
you get the
I
homie's
think
credit then, yeah.
I think I would sooner just say that it was just common sense. Like
It was common sense, dude.
It was.
He even said loose lips sank ships. That's why he
Yeah.
kept the door. Like that was very obvious. I thought. Like, bro, the door was literally
That's
making
what they've been
faces
doing
at
the whole-
Capone.
This
Yep.
whole arc is
Making
what they
faces
did.
like, what is this guy doing?
Just kill the homies. It ain't hard.
Loose slips,
Fucked up, bro.
man. Like, but we could say easily, Capone's been taking W's this arc. Even if the plan somewhere were to
Definitely.
fail, he's been like, I always reiterate and say this before. He's made this arc so much better. Just his overall appearance being in it just makes it better.
I can agree with that.
Yeah, I can agree.
Oh man, the box, bro.
Yeah, I want to ask you guys this too, because I mean, like we've seen, like there's the bomb inside the box, but they were hyping up again, saying this is like a treasure that Neptune have to be crazy to give up to Big Mom. Could there be something we don't know? Like again, I could be like missing like details. But is there like something you don't think like maybe something like more that's inside the box we don't know about that Big Mom might know about?
Well, I don't think it was the pills before, whatever.
Yeah, that was
No, I don't
one of
think-
the things that was.
Yeah, that's one.
Yeah.
There might be more stuff with the bomb along with it, maybe.
Hmm.
So why'd they put a bomb in it again? I forgot.
Because they didn't want what was that? Was it Hordy to steal it again or something?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, they were trying to prevent it. It was Horty or someone else who
Yeah.
prevent him from stealing
Yeah,
the treasure.
Just in case somebody try to steal it again.
Yeah,
Because it was broken into once when he stole the pills. So they they laced it. Well, they can't say laced it. They planted the bomb pretty much inside of it after. I'm thinking about lacing too much. Continue on.
because it's like too dangerous as well. Whatever's in that box is like, I don't know. It must be some OP shit, basically. I reckon.
Well, is it even gonna survive after the bomb goes off?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I
say
don't think the
50-50.
bomb was that powerful, to be honest.
I think it must be pretty
Like,
strong.
it's a bomb. Like, it's not gonna be a nuke. You know?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
just
it's not
regular
nuke,
yeah.
cannon, like
It's not gonna
something.
destroy Hulk.
I mean, well, remember that thing back in like in Fishman Island? I forgot who the guy's name was, but the little minister to the left, the chancellor, when he was speaking to Neptune, saying like, the bomb could be compressed because it was the stuff inside of like a hot room. So like, I guess like the compression of the bomb, from like explode kind of like died down. So could we potentially still have a dud bomb, or is the bomb still like, is it still good?
I think it's still good, bro. I think it's still good.
Yeah.
No, the bomb's definitely gonna be. Or I think it's gonna be active.
Yeah, I mean, I just threw a detail in there because I mean, like that's something you want to count like food for thought, like just in case, you
Yeah.
know.
Well, I mean,
But it
if
would just
there-
be like, yo, if Oda really hyped the whole community up to the point where he's like, yo, that bomb's going off, and then she opens it and she's like, well, throw this away, and then takes the treasure. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
If she
That'd be
eats
crazy.
it just to test it, and it's like, it's good.
Yeah.
Like it's just a gag.
exactly. That would be like one of the trolliest things ever.
Yeah,
Like,
I
not
think that'd
even
be
a
the
good
top
troll.
troll.
Like normally when Oda trolls, it's
How
funny,
many-
it's good, but that would just be like, come on.
Yeah, that's
I mean,
a good troll though. I would like
Yeah,
that's a good
and you know
troll.
what? And he threw it in there too, just in case. So, I mean, like, I want the bomb to explode as well, but like, I don't know.
It'll be interesting just because that I really think that's going to change the tide of everything. To be honest, once that bomb explodes,
Definitely.
everything's
Yeah,
going
it
to
flips the switch to the war that's going to take place on the island.
Yeah, because
You know?
I generally think before that, Big Mom's just running shit. Like their plan's going to fail. Big Mom's going to be like, what are you trying? And then the bomb blows up. Then everybody goes crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess we could talk about it now with the whole stuff with Sanji because like there's a lot of controversy. Some sides people are saying like, I mean, myself personally, I said in like the first read through that I had of the chapter, I'm thinking this guy's way too extra. Like he's doing too much
Yeah.
over top acting and stuff. And then looking back on it afterwards, I kind of said
he was
like, you
never
know
like
what?
that in front of Pudding
Wait,
though.
what were you saying about that last?
With Sanji, like when he was in the room with
Oh,
Pudding and stuff, right?
yeah.
And I'm kind of thinking to myself, he's playing his role well because of the fact that if he shows like any kind of concern, like he shows any kind of concern whatsoever, right? And it's like, you know, Pudding will very tell. Like if anything, he baited Pudding because Pudding afterwards when he went and flew to the wall, you know, nose bleeding and shit, whatever, right? She like you know was playing around, you know, she went with the act and stuff. Otherwise, she would have been like, what's wrong with this guy? Like if something else was off, you know, instead of like how he normally is.
That's true.
You know? So like yeah, I mean like looking back on it there, Sanji might have taken a small W at least in terms of his acting if he was able to get put into like you know come out of her zone just a little bit.
Exactly, man. I mean, like, good for goodness' sake, he was on 2 years on the island of just like fucking weirdos. Like he was fucked over, man. Like give the guy a break, man.
Wow,
Like,
that's fucking offensive.
Nah, son. At this point, after what she done, no.
I mean, I still say she's gonna somehow be good, but like
Yeah, she
Yeah,
didn't really do much. She made fun of him and then shot his sister. It's not that much.
it's just, but it's the
That is
fact that
a
he
lot.
got
His
raised
kids.
the only person who like ever really cared about him that was like his blood, you know?
yeah.
That's a lot, Devil.
I mean, if you love something, you gotta let it go. You know, considering her situation, she's got like Big Mom as a mom, right?
yeah.
So I don't know. I still say she's on the team good Pudding side. So
I think she's
Nah,
good.
man.
I don't hate her.
I think she's evil, man. Definitely.
I think
Always
she's
go
like-
against us. God.
She's like neutral in a way.
I'm not always.
No,
This-
exactly.
this
You're
time,
towards
I'm like
uh,
50-50 most of the time. I'll
the
say.
bad side
But-
because Oda is showing us her thoughts actually, her thoughts. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's like direct evidence of like her being like I don't know. Oda might just be trolling with us.
yeah.
no,
I'm
but-
pretty
The way
sure
it was
she's
shown,
trolling,
though-
bro. Like, what did he say? Like, she was thinking that, like, oh, I want to kill this guy right now.
Yeah, that
Right?
was
Yeah, look
funny.
at-
That's
look
why
at her
she's
face.
That's what she
like,
said.
Oh, she has to be evil. But it's just like, yo, she
No,
literally
but-
like, this is some perv.
From-
Like, what the fuck? Like, you know?
Yeah, I was like, why is he
But,
getting
like,
off
look
to
at-
this shit? Like, you know, like,
Yeah.
Rolling, that would be bad,
The
right?
thing about this, when it shows it, it's like it could also be signifying like a split personality thing because
Yeah, that's what I was
the
thinking.
whole
as well.
time, it was showing them talking through dialogue, and it'll show their whole face, and then it'll show what they're thinking. This time, it's split Pudding's face in half.
I was gonna say we don't. I know Chatty doesn't like it when we compare like other series for references and stuff. But like, if I had to make a comparison, somewhat, and not too much of it, but like you know, a Yu Yu Hakusho with Shinobu Sensui.
Yes.
But like at least like in this case, it's like two like sides of the coin instead of like where the other one has like more than two.
7.
Didn't that
Yeah.
nigga like 13 personalities?
Wait, is
Wasn't
anyone?
it 7?
This is
Yeah,
this is
they-
kind of this is kind of off
Yeah,
topic.
what-
Does anyone read Black Clover right now?
Oh, no,
I'm
no,
catching up right now. Actually, I'm in like
I wanna
chapter
start
90.
it. I want to start
Three,
it,
I
bro. No
think.
spoilers.
Hey, I'm not gonna say
No
anything.
spoilers, Christine.
No
Sorry,
spoilers, yeah.
Not right now, Sarah, we can't.
There was something similar to Pudding's third eye in the recent chapters.
Oh, we all know.
Oh damn. Okay.
Oh my god.
I'm catching up anyway, so like you can let me know.
Yeah. Yeah, but yeah,
yeah.
she might have like a split personality thing going on. It might just be a quirk of her, race.
Third eye.
Because yeah, the third eye thing.
Mhm.
Her race might have like a quirk there.
But isn't she mixed though? Of
Yeah,
like,
she's
Yeah,
she's a half
exactly.
breed.
She only has
She
half
feels
of
a
it.
little
She's
bit
half,
of the
yeah.
quirk. Come on, Nikki. Damn.
I see, like a lot of people were talking about like the possibility that Sanji just has like really good, like he's really good at reading a woman's intent, and that's why he's confused right now.
what?
Because remember when
What?
Viola was like had all intent to kill him, and he for some reason trusted her. She didn't end up killing him, and it's just
Because
That's not
the way he
you
says
trust
like you always. Like, what do you say about a woman's tears? I don't remember his famous
oh
quote
yeah,
about a
yeah.
woman's tears.
I will never
Always
doubt a
trust
woman's
a
tears.
Yeah.
yeah.
A woman's tears never tell lies. I think that's all those lines.
Yeah,
Didn't Pudding cry and
she's
lie?
crying. She's crying
crying.
No,
as
but
she said, as she did the split personality on page 14.
I get that point, but in context of that situation, literally people are right about to attack him, and he knew straight away like that she wasn't really like that kind of thing. But in this context, Pudding's not really trying to attack him at the moment. She's still playing the game. So when she pulls out the gun, that's when we'll know something like that's like if Sanji can figure that out or not.
Yeah.
But he
Yeah.
should know already, bro.
I really
Nah,
hope
but
she's
she's
working with
evil to
Capone
me.
though. I really hope she's working with Capone though.
I mean, the Nitro thing would be the closest thing as a giveaway in terms of
Yeah.
like what kind of connection they have. Like if that's a piece of his soul inside of it.
Yeah.
That's true, but I don't know, man. Just anyway, I
So
like
you
that
guys,
part of Pudding and Sanji. That's what I'm gonna say. I like the part of Pudding and Sanji. So me, Sanji's back. He's not crying no more. He's lighting cigarettes again. I'm happy, man. So good.
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, just quickly, the last piece we could talk on the Sanji bit, but because he has his nose bleeding, right? Does he get a new tux? I mean, did he switch his tux up or like what?
I'm not
I
sure.
guess. So,
Dude,
yeah.
what fucking
They
disrespect
they
your
had
mom,
replacements
saying
there
I'm
and there, bro.
Yeah, they must do. Yeah.
Because I'm trying to look at like the collars and stuff. I mean,
Might
it
just
looks
be a
like actually
gag
something
thing.
like that.
Yeah.
Because you gotta think, like you already got blood on you and shit, right? Like Big Mom sees that, it's like you're ruining the wedding. Like, what are you doing?
That's what I'm saying. Like it would be
Fucking
no,
steals his
no.
soul or something.
But look, I won't lie. Do you guys think it looked kind of mad disgusting? 'Cause I swear he swallowed his own blood from his nose, like when he was nose
Ew.
bleeding. It did look like that, I swear, because it's just like a big, like his mouth's open and there's just drops
Dude,
going in.
fuck Sanji, Nikki. Fuck Sanji.
Don't fuck. Hey man, he's my boy. Don't
Yo,
don't
the
forget
last
about my boy.
Oh,
Sanji, man.
I just thought of this right now. This could be a huge troll, but like, what if he's holding back the blood right now, and as he's about to kiss Pudding,
The
he
blood
just
comes
lets
out.
out. He
Yo,
just lets out on her.
something might happen like that. To be honest,
I'd lose
I'm
it.
I
not
think
even
he's actually gonna
surprised.
steal a kiss in for the win.
Oh yeah, but like
Yeah, I
in the
won't
midst.
lie.
Literally gonna go in, steal a kiss before she can shoot him. Like, and then she's gonna be like, "Oh my god, no one's ever liked me. I have a third eye."
And that is exactly how I said
Just like
Sanji will mess up the plan because they're waiting for the gunshot for the plan.
Yeah.
I still think he's gonna dodge it though, but
I,
he'll
I don't.
kiss her as well. That'd
I
be
don't even think
boss.
she's
But
gonna.
then he would have to dodge it at point blank range.
No, but he's already
Like
gonna
literally,
do
it could be touching his chest.
I mean,
What if he has the gun in his pocket already?
Yo, stop.
Then Sanji's a savage. He
He
just shoots it in the air to
Pulls it
warn
up
the
on her and be like,
straps.
yo, bitch, we trying.
Yo, what if he did do that?
I'm telling you, like
That
he's
would
got
be-
a gun in
This
his
is not gonna
pocket.
give
Like,
Sanji a cool moment. Don't even hype it up.
I mean,
That's-
hey, listen. He
Yeah,
pulls
it's
this off. He
true.
gets a W from me. Like,
You're gonna make me disappointed, but it doesn't happen.
Nah, that's true. Oda's not that
Oda
nice
would
to
pull something like
Sanji.
that. I think.
He did the same thing
Nah.
in this arc. Honestly, like Taekwon had me hyped when he was like, I bet Sanji is trying to make one of the special recipes that he got from the Okamas because he was telling Nasu, he was like, nah, man, give me the ingredients in the bag. I was like, damn, next chapter we're gonna see one of the recipes. And he just wanted to make a little bento box. I was like, what?
Yeah.
Hey, one of the recipes could have been in something in that bento box. You don't know.
Nah, son.
All of a sudden, Luffy had Gear 5th, man. I don't know.
Monkey God, bro.
That's what I'm saying. But hey,
He
just
was-
don't
I feel like
underestimate
that's a waste.
Sanji. Don't
That's a
underestimate
waste to
Sanji.
me, bro. Like, how is it that you're interacting with all these people who are strong, and then you also have a master who's incredibly strong, and you don't even gain like. I understand his most of his techniques are based off his fruit, but like he has incredible fighting prowess by like, just alone. Like, take something from Ivankov, bro. This is stupid to me.
I
Bro,
told you. I
He
told
might
you.
override you though. He might
Lucy's
override
Nah,
you.
right, bro.
the thing
I think
is,
Lucy's right on this. He has the Deathwing, dude.
Thank you. Thank you.
the thing is, Sanji trained himself. It's like not like Ivankov was like given a one-on-one training.
No,
It
but
wasn't
we
him
don't know
training
that
himself.
if he didn't though.
He knew Sanji was gonna be difficult, so he's like, "Here, I'll train you in another way. Like, go get the recipes." You know what I mean?
And
Right.
mind you,
Because like it's not like
It's like, dude,
Ivankov. It's not like
just to draw
Ivankov
a
taught him how to
parallel.
skywalk. He just learned how to skywalk.
Yeah,
No,
but
I
mean,
know,
this-
but
this-
it's
we haven't
if they
seen his
all
full
weren't
techniques.
chasing him. All I'm saying is, if they weren't chasing him the entire time, right, then he wouldn't have learned how to skywalk. It's not like
Yeah, I know. I'm not saying
It's
he's
like,
doing
for
himself,
example, to draw a
because
parallel
I'm
to
the-
another series, it's like Dragon Ball Z, right? Like, or
What I'm
not
saying-
even Dragon Ball
what
Z,
I'm
but
saying
Dragon
is,
Ball.
Ivankov wasn't like, here, Sanji, here's how you do this, and here's how you do this.
But we don't know that
I know,
though.
You
but
don't have to do it
the,
like
the,
that. You can train
Yeah.
them in other methods. That's
the
what I'm
thing
trying to
is
say.
that
Like,
Like
okay,
I don't
I'm
think
just gonna finish real
I don't
quick.
think Koshiro taught him like the fucking lion song.
Exactly,
just
but
learned it
like
over
what I'm
time,
trying to
like,
say is, for example, in
We're
Dragon
not
Ball,
even agreeing then.
when they're kids, right? And we see Master Roshi training Goku and Krillin. Half the training was he was like, okay, you're gonna go on a milk delivery right now.
Yeah.
You're gonna go running. You're gonna go
Yeah.
random
Yeah.
somewhere.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
We're
And
not
they
gonna
didn't even know they were getting trained, but Master Roshi's like, all right, take off your shells. You're now the best.
Damn, we're
You
not
know?
gonna
He
That's
missed the
kind of how I
Miyagi
feel
then.
Sanji. No, that's how I feel Sanji is. Like, Ivankov wasn't like, because dude, clearly Sanji didn't want to be there. Clearly he wasn't trying to talk to anybody. But I feel like knowing that Sanji comes from Luffy's crew, and Ivankov's like, all right, that's Dragon's son. Like, you can't be going back weak. He's like, that's why he said like, get the 99 recipes. You know, because he
no,
knew
that's
Sanji
literally
was strong enough to take
exactly
them.
what it is. All those
Yeah.
obstacles were an
The
underhanded way
obstacles
to
were his
teach him the
training.
skills he needs.
Like,
Yeah.
he knew that he
Yeah.
wasn't strong enough to get the recipes right away. He's like, you're gonna have to get stronger to get them. You know?
And that's obvious. But what I'm saying is that like for example, the Zoro thing. I'm okay that he didn't take like Mihawk like one sword style. Like he didn't gain like super or something from Mihawk. That's fine. But
Yeah.
like to improve upon what you already have, he didn't do that much. All he did was have these special like armor techniques and shit like that, and like his kicking techniques and his kicking styles. That's fine. But like improve upon them, especially when you're detailed to your master. Like Luffy, for example, Luffy gained armament and observation training from Rayleigh. Like,
we're gonna be
why
fair.
why couldn't you do that from Ivankov? Why couldn't you like
If we're gonna
this
be
is
fair, we
this
haven't
is
seen
the things
Sanji
that I
in a full fight.
Wait,
Yeah,
you
let's
guys-
not
you
be
hasn't
gone-
saying like.
Sanji hasn't
all
gone
Sanji
on.
has or something?
Wait, hold on a second, guys. The fact I'm saying this is like for the 2 years, we don't know anything that Sanji's done besides chase the recipes, basically. So
I'm
he
pretty
could have
sure.
been taught this stuff by Ivankov, but we just haven't seen it. That's all.
I'm pretty
Like,
sure Ivankov gave him hockey lessons. Like,
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, of
I
course.
don't think Ivankov
Yeah.
taught him how to like do Okama Temple or anything.
I don't know why
he
not
did.
though.
Sanji just doesn't
Yeah.
like to. He's like, I don't want to be a fucking. I mean, I'm not gonna say everything.
Yo,
say it, Dan.
No, but he probably goes on twist to it, Monkey D. I don't think he'll be the same as Ivankov's and Okama.
Well, I mean, Ivankov doesn't even use Okama Temple. That's only Von Clay, but I'm just saying.
But I mean, yeah,
No,
the
he does. No,
Okama's.
yeah, it's Okama Kempo that Ivankov uses.
No, he uses
Yeah.
bullshit with his fruit and his nails. Definitely King.
No, but like his
that's
physical
based off
fighting.
of Kama Kempo though.
Yeah, his physical fighting is Okama
it's his
Kempo.
style,
He uses
Yeah.
Luke.
personalized.
Yeah. So, Pharaoh, you gonna say something before?
We have to.
Oh, no,
yeah,
no,
my
no.
bad,
Dude,
my
he's the queen of the Okamas. Of course he has it. Everyone on the island had an Okama Kempo style. Like in some way, shape, or another, they all
wait,
use it.
doesn't Bon
And he's
Clay
their
use
queen.
use Akama Kempo as well?
Yeah, Von Clay's the only one. Like the scissors guy didn't use any Okama Temple. It was just scissors.
I don't
Dude,
uh
yo, viewers.
Yeah, but he's not.
One Piece
Yeah.
community, get the gay shit out of your head. The Okamas are strong as fuck. Get that stuff out of your head. Like, stop.
Oh no,
stop.
they were strong.
Yeah. Like,
Mhm.
just like
Nah,
we
I'm
talked
just
about in
saying.
a different stream. Like, get the whole like personalized, like the other stupid shit on the surface out of your head. These people are strong, intelligent, and very strong-willed. They're amazing.
Yeah.
They're amazing.
Dude,
The only thing I had a problem with was just trying to put Sanji in a dress for 2 years. That kind of hurt my feelings. Like, damn.
Let
Sanji,
me ask you. Let me ask you guys.
Like-
Where do you rank them? Where do you guys rank the
Even take
Okamas?
2 years.
40 Akamas, that's all you need.
Where do you guys rank them?
Like, they're very close. to Boa's like entire army, or whatever, like hockey, like kind of concentrated people. They're very close to that.
Yeah,
Very,
I can
very
agree with
skilled.
that.
Let me ask this though, then, okay? Serious talk. But where do they push the enraged army?
They destroy.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd
Yeah,
say
they
they-
probably
they-
do
they-
destroy the
Wanna
enraged
clarify.
army.
Bobbins, come on.
If it's a whole like
Oh,
island of
oh.
Okama,
I'm
If it's with Bobbins, nah,
Like how
Bobbins is
far
taking
were the
them out.
Okamas
Wait,
in
are
battle?
we
I
like
think you're
talking about the
arguing.
99 masters that are holding the recipes, or just any Okama?
I was
I guess they
thinking
factor them
all
in.
of them, like the 99 masters and the people under them, like
Yeah,
everyone on that island.
I
Nah,
like like I factor them versus the enraged army. Like where do you
Oh,
guys like
they're
where would they
taking
push
their
them?
enraged army.
no, enraged army, definitely. Are you serious?
I say so. I think so.
Enraged
I
army is
think people
definitely taking a
underestimate them.
W.
Yeah.
maybe
I'm giving it to
Gillette,
the Okamas.
Montdor, and
Do we say okay? Where do we put it? High diff, mid
Mondior,
diff?
Bobbin.
Because
I
those
say
commanders were pretty tough.
mid-diff.
But then all those like
I agree,
recipes, those
mid-diff.
chefs were strong as nah.
No,
What?
but they were physically
Nah,
strong.
bro.
What are you gonna do
Mid-diff, and
against
I'll tell
getting
you-
put into a book?
I think the
Beat
enraged
them up
army.
before you get
I
put in
agree.
it. What do you mean?
Huh? But what? No one could even do that though.
Observation
He's got put-
hockey.
Exactly. Yeah.
I don't know.
Do you think they all have really good observation hockey better than the enraged like
they
the
don't have
ministers?
to. Only
or
one of them
whatever?
has to. Then knock out Montdor.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then you still got to worry about Bobbins who put niggas
Bobbins
to
is a
sleep.
joke,
Like,
man. What do you mean?
hey man, he
Oh,
got
if they can
blindsided. Don't
kick
sleep on
him-
Bobbins, man.
You saw the Bobbins, have I seen?
Hey man.
You were.
And there's
So, I mean-
also Gillette, fucking samurai
Gillette.
chick, Gillette.
Oh
Sorry,
no,
Gillette.
Amande,
Hey.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Monday. Yo, are you serious?
I don't know. The
Monday?
scissors guy.
I mean, okay, not to
No, but
throw,
you
not
said
to say any bad
oh,
things
you-
about Okama, but if Okama came to my house and he was gonna ready to box me, and I had a samurai sword, I'm giving the Okama the W. So
What? Okay.
moving on.
What's
Moving on.
that?
I had to understand. I was like, let me hear it again. Okay.
Yeah, I was like, what? Wait a second.
If I'm a
Why would you
Monday, if I'm a Monday, I'm running.
Nah, Amande's a savage. Come on, man. We saw what she did to that fucking the homie tree. He got
What to King Bomb? Come on, bro.
Hey, I'm just saying the
I mean,
savagery of
Cracker's
just
been good.
cutting him slowly.
All I'm saying is that's not a feat.
All I'm saying is credit.
That's not a feat.
Oh,
It's just
so-
showing how savage
Wait.
she is.
So
You
let's
can
say
be
let's say
sadistic. We saw the kids were sadistic. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
No, but
Like, everyone is.
actually did it though.
What do you? Come on.
okay. So let's like this. So like the most famous Okama we know so far. I mean, like Ivankov, right? Versus let's say Ivankov would be Amande, but let's say like Bon Clay. Would Bon Clay be able to be Amande in battle?
Nah.
No, not from what we.
Clay?
You talking
Clay, yeah.
about oh, that one?
No.
I mean,
We should definitely compare Ivankov to a commander.
post,
Yes.
Hold on,
I agree with that.
post skip Bon
Bon
Clay.
Clay
I
was
don't know.
from the island though. Bon Clay.
Wait, why wouldn't you compare Bon Clay to commander level though? Like
No,
he-
no.
No, not Bon Clay.
My
I mean,
bad,
I
my
mean,
bad,
Ivankov,
Sorry,
because if I say-
my bad. I didn't mean Bon
No,
Clay.
no, because like what I meant is like if I said Ivankov, right, then like I would say Ivankov would be able to win the fight. So it's okay. So what's the next person after that? I'm thinking Bon Clay, or Bon Clay push someone like Amande.
Do you think Bon Clay is the next strongest person?
The
I
other
don't-
Okama of the Okamas?
Yeah.
Not Sanji beat Bon Clay and then he couldn't beat the
No,
Okama.
that's what I'm trying to say. Like, there are people stronger than him, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, for
Like,
sure.
You
there
don't
are a
think- you
lot
don't
of
think-
people stronger than him.
Right, but you don't think he trained? Like I'm just saying, like you don't think
I
he
think
trained?
he
probably,
trained,
like-
but like all these other people, that's what they do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They fight
No, but I
Like,
think he'd be the
people,
strongest on
like,
the
entire
island.
Okama Island, bro. They're like, this is the thing, right? The Okama Island, they all follow Ivankov, right? Ivankov's
Yeah.
a revolutionary. The whole point is that entire island is essentially revolutionary. in a
Thank
sense.
you. Yes.
Like,
Yeah.
they're all going to be fighting for that cause. You don't think they're all training day in, day out?
Yeah, fair enough.
I get that point, but don't you think he's probably the strongest person on the island besides Ivankov, obviously? And maybe this is it. I know Ivankov, yeah.
I actually have the
No.
impression.
Wait, who
I
you
actually
guys
have
talking
the.
What, Sanji?
I actually have the impression
Oh,
that there are
Sanji?
several people
Yeah.
that are like Bon Clay or higher level.
Why
Like
not?
several of those.
I feel like the top tens, like the last 10 recipe holders, are like very, very strong. Cause like
Yeah.
the way just as Chief said, like the number one should be like Ivanko's right hand, and he should
Yeah,
be
wasn't
like
it the
very
chick we
close to him.
saw in the arc? Like she was like
With
the
the-
first person Sanji met. She She was like the vice
Oh,
princess
talking
of
about the one that looks like Mother Caramel.
Let me put it into perspective like this. Kuma can handle the majority of people in the series, both pre-time skip and both before the transformation and after transformation. Ivankov could fight foot to foot with Kuma on any day, any day.
Yeah.
So we should see Ivankov as one of the top tiers within the series, especially with how crazy his
Yeah.
fruit is.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I agree with that. Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, if you look at the Throne Wars panel, like the three people on their dragon are Sabo, Ivankov, and the other revolutionary dude. So these are like the three strongest dudes, commanders the dragon actually has.
Yeah.
Apart
I
from
think there might
I
be
don't know.
strong
I don't
people.
agree to the
I can't
Sabo
agree
part.
that. Yeah, I can't.
No, I
I
mean,
know Sabo's
I don't
definitely
know
up
about
there,
that.
100%.
I mean,
No,
like, if
yeah,
you're
yeah.
in the image, you gotta be strong. I mean, you're not gonna be thrown in the image and you're like behind Koala. Which no disrespect to
Yeah,
Koala, but I'm just
true.
saying like it would be just random as fuck. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, we could have just put Koala in the picture.
Yeah.
Nah, I still think they have other savages in the army. I mean,
I think they're gonna
Revolutionary
be
Army.
weaker.
The way I kind of look at the Revolutionary Army is just like Sabo is probably like Dragon's second in command, as we're and like he's that level as we're like Ivankov has a Okama that's probably same level as Sabo, and then he has many other commanders with people under him that are
Same
all
level as
around
Sabo?
Yes, same level as Sabo. Because mind you, he's not going up against a Yonko or any pirates. His end goal is the world government. So he has to have a strong faction.
Well, Sabo's a savage, you know that, right? Like,
It's
he's
he's a
fucking.
savage,
Yeah,
yeah. But
yeah,
remember,
I know.
he still got to train with his fruit though.
Yeah,
And
I mean, if
out
we're
of
talking on his hockey game, yeah, he's strong, but like he'll be more than that once he trains his fruit.
yeah, and out of all of them, obviously the one that's Dragon's commander is gonna have the most
Yeah.
potential. So he's gonna
Yeah.
near the end surpass the rest of them.
Yeah, because I mean, like, yeah, experience is going to come into play with that as well. If this guy's been there for like, like a day one, but we just didn't see too much on him because we're waiting for that moment where we get more explanation, you know?
But isn't Ivankov's right hand the scissor dude, though?
Yeah,
I,
Inazuma.
I was always thinking so, but like there might be someone stronger on the actual island that he left to take care of it. You know, that
Maybe
he
kind of
didn't
like
want to
maybe
bring
like
to
the
the
third seat,
prison.
maybe like the third seat's the one
But-
holding it down.
The
The
only
way-
reason I think like Sanji, sorry to interrupt, Grim, but the only reason I think Sanji's probably the second strongest besides Ivankov is just that the fact that he had to get all the 99 recipes just to get off the island, right? So
Yeah.
Yeah.
he had to beat everybody. No one's gonna like let him have a free run, you know
wait,
what I mean?
did
So
That's
Ivankov
true,
have
that's
the
true.
99 recipe, or was it just the vice?
no, it'll spread out between the Okamas. They all each had
Yeah,
it.
who had the number one recipe?
No,
Was it
but
the
no
top
one
guy?
knows.
Was it
It's probably the top one.
so Ivankov or like the vice captain?
No way Ivankov had it.
Oh no,
He'd
not
still be on the
Ivankov,
island
not
if
Ivankov.
had it.
Yeah, if Ivankov had it, he'd be leaving. But I think someone else, like one of his people
Yeah,
just below
literally,
him.
if
one
you
of his
say
people.
Ivankov, it's like saying Zoro had to
Oh,
beat
yeah.
Mihawk at the end.
Yeah, because like if Ivankov's the one that gets faced at the end, I mean, like, sorry, Sanji, you're not going to go see the Straw Hats. Like,
You can see them, you just can't take the recipe with you.
yeah, like you can swim. You can swim. You don't have a fruit, so you're good.
It could be that like there's several commanders like Ivankov, and they each have their own factions, like spread it throughout the world or like doing their own
Yeah.
thing, and that's how like Dragon's gonna unite them or whatever.
Yeah.
And we could technically see a bunch of people that are like similar to Ivankov's level, or like it could be decreasing, because like just like I guess Whitebeard's commanders, like they're all commanders, but you
Yeah.
know.
I was gonna say like really off topic real quickly because we're talking about the whole stuff like Sanji if he like swam back to like Sabaody. It would have been so crazy. Let's see from like Zoro's point of view. Like how we saw Rayleigh swam from like Sabaody over to Amazon Lily. How beast would it have been if Zoro swam from like where the kingdom they was at with like Mihawk all the way back to Sabaody. So he lives on some Rayleigh levels. He'll just swim through the currents like nothing.
He would get lost though.
It
He'd end
would
up
be
in
too
fucking
soon,
East
man.
Blue.
You gotta factor that in
East
too.
Blue.
Definitely get
Yeah.
lost. They definitely get lost.
He got a map.
Nah,
How,
you-
the map will get
That
wet.
would work,
That's the same
like-
problem Buggy
Literally
had.
seen people tell Zoro to turn left and he turns right.
That's right,
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly.
Turns back. He wasn't sure.
It's that pirate education.
Yeah.
For real.
Exactly, man. Like,
Well, then something too, because Perona can float. So maybe she can float like on like kind of like I don't want to say like Dolphy, but she can float above the water, so she can like
Yeah, she's like
No,
a
that's
ghost.
only
right?
her apparition. She can't actually float herself.
Oh yeah, she lives.
But
She leaves her
yeah, but
body.
we know
right?
what she mean. You know what he means though. Like
Because like, let's say
it
her limit,
goes
her,
far.
her limit's that crazy where she can literally go from one island to like another island. So she just goes that far so he doesn't get lost, but still manages to get lost.
But her body would still like be on the initial
Yeah,
island.
yeah, that's what I mean. But the spirit will like or
Oh.
goes to wherever you'll follow.
Maybe she improved the Dofu to where she could do it without her apparition.
That would
I
make
mean,
sense.
that's a
Maybe an
possibility.
awakening
Again,
or something.
yeah.
Are we ever gonna get like the followers of Brooke, like the musician, to help us fighting?
Probably the end war.
Are you talking about those long arm assholes?
No, I
End
mean
the-
like
end the-
because
the
you know how
series.
he's like like for example in real life like people who support an artist they like go crazy for him all the time.
He's a
So
star.
like
Yeah.
yeah, he's a star. Like Brooks a
Are
star.
you talking about his fans?
Yeah,
Yeah,
his
it's
fan
fans,
base,
man.
bro.
Yeah. Oh, just
Like,
really
if,
quickly.
if they see Brooke fighting the world government, they're gonna be like, "Well, I don't want to, but it's literally
Yeah.
Brooke. Like, got it."
I was gonna say really quickly though. Tyler says in the chat, no, Perona can float now. She doesn't need to leave her body to travel.
When
Oh
have that
yeah,
ever been
that's true.
showcased?
That's true. That's true. Yes, it was.
Because
Been
she's floating with
showcased.
the umbrella like Mary Poppins style.
Remember
Yeah.
when she met Sanji during like Saboti, like after the time skip, she was floating with her umbrella. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you
So
guys are
why do you
spitting
believe
facts
that's
just
her
like.
actual body, though?
Well, I guess so.
No, that's my only thing. Why would you believe that's her actual body when we've been showcased that like she can't do it?
She's holding an umbrella,
Let me look at
fam.
her feet. I'll look at her feet.
She's holding an umbrella.
True.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you guys were spitting
she's holding
facts just a
umbrellas.
second ago. Because if Absol's fighting the world government, I'm jumping in the battle.
If Absol's fighting in the battle,
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I'm jumping in.
I mean, I might have to call King Kendrick and
Yep,
my
yep.
guy Schoolboy and stuff. You know, like hit him with that H.
Nah,
Gangsta Chief Keef.
schoolboy can sit down.
High
Schoolboy
power.
can sit down.
High power.
Speaking of just go off topic real quick on rap, I need that Chance the Rapper song to come out with Future.
Oh yeah, it looked
My
like
peak.
the trailer looked. Oh my god. Well, I don't know what
Yeah.
to call it for our song, but it's definitely not called the trailer. But
Yeah, but that shit needs to come out soon. But yeah, going back on
Yeah.
One Piece. Anything else you guys want to talk about on the chapter? Like anything comes to mind?
Yes, kaput. Tell me, am I wrong, guys? This is not like a build up for that same thing. Like all these people have the same exact type of fruits on the same island on the same pirate crew, and Big Mom gets them all. Why?
He was in league with Dofi?
Kaput is guarding the fruit storage system.
No, that would make sense.
Yeah, who are you talking
No, but
about?
he's saying how they even get those fruit. What Grim is trying to say, how do they even acquire all those food type fruit?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're talking
I
about
think
the first daughter.
I think it's just a theme with Big Mom, and I think
it
Oda
is.
just wrote it like that.
But he's trying to say like realistically how she'd have
I
to.
mean, it's kind of like how realistically, what are the chances of a smoker getting the smoke fruit?
No, that's exactly what I'm saying. Like, if chances like that are so crazy, why is it that all these people have a related type of fruit and they're all on the same type of crew and they're all on the same island? Why is that type of thing going on? Like, I understand we're getting all this fairy tale theme, but like, he literally uses all those tropes for a reason, and he gives us evidence for it. Like, and nothing in the story is like baseless and crazy. Everything has like support from it, from the past, in the future, in current time. Everything has support. So this has to be supported in some type of way.
Big Mom is a Yonko. We know they sell devil fruits in the black market. She could easily just say, you know, I want to procure all of these.
Yeah, and if anybody has it, she just kills him.
You know, or that, yeah, or that.
Fact.
too.
Yeah.
So are we agreeing that you can take somebody's fruit by just killing them and having a fruit next to them or something?
It has to be.
I think it's
Ooh.
way more like I don't think it's that is as easy
I
as that.
mean, Big Mom has
Yeah.
a crazy information network. Apparently, maybe she could just kill him and find out where it is.
I think it has to be compatible.
Yeah.
What do you mean
Yeah.
by that?
Like if it's a melon, you have to have a melon there, not like a pineapple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
just can't go with
specifics
the
like
random
that. Okay.
fruits. Yeah.
Okay, I can see.
There's kind of like a misconception about like the fruit going to like the closest, the soul going to like the closest fruit. That was never stated. It might just be like a random fruit throughout the entire world. Because Doflamingo apparently got Ace's Marimar. Well, I don't know if he took it from Marineford or he got it from Dressrosa.
I think
Yeah.
he just acquired it like for example, on the black market or
Yeah,
however
yeah.
much
You think it was?
you like now they have.
Oh
But
shit!
here's the
I
thing too. Like I'm thinking also as well with Big Mom and her souls and stuff. Do you think she could be like go into other people's like devil fruit powers and stuff to kind
Yeah,
of see
bro.
like where
I
originally
think
the
so.
fruit came from? So
I
let's say
think
she goes on the black market. She says, "Oh, I want to know where like the Marinomi, like in the devil fruit book." Because I'm pretty sure if you tell her the fire abilities and stuff, it should have what the fruit looks like. So she goes on the market and finds out, "Hey, someone's got this. I'll just get it." And then
Yeah.
probably
Yo, check this out. Check this out. I have a video coming about how the world government takes is getting all these fruits, and this literally supports it. Whenever in Marineford, the world government wasn't the only ones scavenging for fruits. Just like Doflamingo might have been scavenging for fruits because we saw him there after the fight. Blackbeard was there scavenging for fruits during the fight. The world government had a bunch of bodies, a bunch of corpses to choose from, and it could have been that was occurring.
Yeah.
Minimal
Yeah.
evidence. Minimal evidence.
This is Chatty's theory.
You know what? I heard Chatty
This
talking
is
about
my
the-
theory, bro.
like,
This is my theory.
yeah. Chatty says a lot of shit too, but
Oh my
But,
days.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if Doflamingo set that up from the beginning with Ace's fruit. Knowing Doflamingo, he probably had it set up to when the Ace died, he was going to be the one to get the fruit.
But wouldn't the government know? Like of all people, they should know. I feel like have planned
Yeah,
for
no, it
that.
wasn't common now.
Yeah.
Like a lot of stuff in One Piece happens for the like. If you guys go back to like, I mean,
we
Shakespeare did a lot, right? Like you guys know what an aside is. Like, for example, in Shakespeare's plays, there would be stuff that was happening that in all of the actors in the play, even though they can hear you on stage, they're supposed to act as if they don't know that information. And one actor turns around to this audience and would tell the audience just so the audience isn't lost, right? Like I feel like a lot of like that information on devil fruits and how they come back was really meant just for the audience. Like
yeah.
I mean,
in
like
One Piece,
Doflamingo.
it's still not known how they come back or where they go. You
I
know,
mean-
it's still not a known fact at all.
Even
No,
if
I
that,
think-
Vegapunk.
Vegapunk would
must
have
know.
to know that definitely.
Would
Yeah.
one of
Hold on,
the
hold on,
soldiers
hold
explain it?
like, look, if Doki
Could-
had like a melon in his fruit,
One of
I mean,
Doflamingo's
wait.
father soldiers explain
Yeah,
it?
he did
Or
explain. He
just
said like if someone had a devil fruit user dies, the soul gets out of the body and looks for a fruit. That's
No,
what
I
he-
understand that. What I'm saying is,
So the
for
character's
example,
not
when we
explain
see
that well.
on what's it called, Punk Hazard, right? When we
Yeah.
see like the smile or whatever it was called,
Smiley,
what's it
yeah.
called?
Was it
Yeah, well, how
Smiley?
that fruit,
Smile, yeah, smile.
Yeah.
how that devil fruit went to another nearby fruit. That is
Yeah.
what I'm saying. Isn't common knowledge.
Hmm.
Yeah.
It's not common knowledge that because then if that was common knowledge, you would kill someone and be like, all right, I'm gonna go like search the island. Get their fruit. That you know what I mean?
yeah, but I mean, maybe Doflamingo planned ahead. He just like put like whatever the Marimar fruit was inside his coat, so that when Ace died, it was going to his coat. Like it's that simple.
Yeah, because I mean, if you think about it, like again, it's just Dressrosa. They hyped it up as well with. It's been so long since Dressrosa, but like the guy with the horn and stuff, he was just going in, like he was like doing the. I forget. It's been so long, man. But like, you know, like when he's explaining how like important this fruit was, because like you know how like it can burn like cities and towns and all that, right?
Yeah.
Like we've already got the information before from Ace, and then especially like a Marineford when they were explaining a little bit about it. It's like this is a fruit that belonged to the kid who was the son of the king of the pirates. You think the Marines will allow someone else to get that power, like just randomly and stuff, knowing what kind of danger it has to the world? It's like if like Whitebeard's fruit. Let's say like Blackbeard didn't get it, and it's back in circulation. Someone out there is gonna have the power to destroy the world, and in the wrong hands, the world's screwed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
I
Like,
just think
I think the Marines probably would have had like they had their eyes at least a little bit more on the situation. So like in case like someone like Dofi wasn't gonna get their hands on it, even though they didn't know until after Dressrosa this guy was shady as fuck and whatever, right?
Yeah, but I mean, it's simple. It's like he could have just had the whatever the Marimar was in his coat pocket, and they wouldn't have known.
Yeah. I mean, that's the
just
only
think
way
it's
I can
weird
see
that
other.
the three admirals have these crazy fruits, and then Fujitora comes in and then he gets a crazy fruit. So let's see what happens with Ryokyuji.
Grimble, yeah.
Gonna have like a ridiculous.
Telling you right.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I can't remember whose theory it is, but someone said any admiral that joins, they get a fruit from the Marines. Well, I don't know
that's
whose
like
theory it was.
that's
though.
like a well-known theory. I feel like that was like
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's not true because Z doesn't have a fruit, does he?
he didn't want
Who?
one probably though. But there's a chat like friend Scarf
Oh, you
joining.
mean
I don't think
Zed?
Scarf
Oh.
they get a fruit if he joined.
Yeah, you'd have to definitely accept it, but I'm just saying they could have the option, right?
I mean, getting a fruit is always a power up. It's not like you're getting weaker, but
I mean, yes and no. It depends.
Because we remember, we don't know all the facts about devil fruits.
You
It could
could
be like, this is stupid, but it could be that your soul's cursed, and it's not just that you can't swim anymore. Maybe if there's a concept of afterlife, you don't go there anymore.
For instance,
Yeah.
like let's assume, right, that Marco was a badass and like just was the master of like fucking hockey, and he gets sea stoned on him. It wouldn't matter, like if he
Yeah.
didn't have a devil fruit, you've been ready to go.
Yeah.
I think it depends.
Yeah.
I think there's scenarios where like it's better not to have a devil fruit. Like Koby not having devil fruit will rape fucking Smoker in a series.
Yeah.
Even probably now, to be honest.
Whoa.
Is that
bro.
well?
I don't know
Smoker
about
for
that.
Admiral.
That's
Smoker Kobe Sentomaru for Admiral.
Bro, Smoker's gonna be Admiral Shiro Ryu.
I think Kobe would have the aspirations
White
to want to be the
case.
fleet admiral, though. I mean, like especially like, where he wants justice and stuff. Like in his point of view, like he would want to be the top of the top. I mean, commander in chief, you're behind the scenes of the government, so like the closest thing you could be from the front spear of the Marines would be the fleet admiral.
I just straight up think that Kobe's literally just way much like stronger than a lot of Marines are gonna
Bro,
have.
Kobe in the entire series had the biggest what's it called?
Progression.
Yeah, in the entire series, you won't find one other person that grew that strong in that short a period of time.
What about your boy Usopp?
No,
Wait,
Usopp was always a
period of
god.
what
What do you
time?
mean?
Period of what time?
I'm just saying, your boy Usopp. What about his progression, right?
All I
Dude, he was
know is
always, dude, he's always been the best, Nikki. Since
He wasn't the
Oh,
best,
man.
but Von Clay fodderized him in Alabasta.
Wait, huh? What
I
happened?
mean,
I'm just making a joke. Don't worry about it.
I mean, Straw Hat
I
went
know
from
you're
like
making
not
jokes,
being able
but-
to touch. Straw Hat went from not being able to touch intangibility to like causing city level damage. So,
Sorry,
I don't know.
hey,
But
Grim, you
I
got a
think
bit,
Luffy had
Mr.
the biggest
Roboto.
progression actually.
Wait, what happened?
And I said Grim went Mr. Roboto a bit, like his
Yeah, kind of like how Nikki did earlier today. Because I no longer do that shit. So
You're jinxing yourself right
I
now,
am.
lads. You're gonna guarantee you're gonna go Roboto. Soon.
That's like
if I go this whole listen, if I go this whole stream without going Roboto, I guarantee you Usopp's gonna
You just
be,
did it. You just did it.
I'm
okay.
pretty sure he just did it, right?
Yeah. If he doesn't, Usopp's becoming the Pirate King. So
Oh.
because if you think about like Luffy, like he's gonna be like all sick and shit. It's like, here, I need my second best mates, and he just gives it to Usopp.
You're gonna bypass Zoro? Okay.
Zoro might be
Zoro
dead by then, man.
fanboys
I mean,
attack.
I think. Hey, think about it. Usopp has better health right now than Zoro. Does he drink? He's not gonna die of liver cancer and shit. So yeah.
That's a fact.
I mean, think about it. Hey, Usopp, if he smokes, I mean, like, I haven't seen someone die from weed. And he's high and he's soloing motherfuckers from island to island. Imagine
Look,
when
dude.
that guy's straight.
Smoker's older than him, and he smokes like 4 cigars a minute. Like,
You know, Smoker
the whole time, bro.
Smokers'
Smoker's on
lungs are made of
another
smoke
level.
too.
Yeah,
He just has
exactly.
to awaken and he gets rid of lung cancer with
Like-
awakening. He fights
Yo,
it.
Smoker is lung cancer. Let's just be
Yeah,
honest.
like smokers cigars are like Popeye spinach, man. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying?
I need more cigars.
Yeah, exactly. Like get stronger. Oh.
Oh man. Oh man.
But
anything?
anyway, man. Actually, yeah. Sorry, you go, lads.
No, anything else you guys want to talk about on the chapter comes to mind? Like,
My boy Sanji's gonna get that Oscar. Like he's doing his thing.
I'll be honest, he
Nah,
best
he's
be getting the
overacting.
Oscar though, for that.
He's
No,
overacting.
but that's how Sanji is, though, man. How you gonna try tell a bird not to fly? What do you mean, man?
He's been normal around pudding this entire time, and all of a sudden he's flying against the walls and shit. Oh, he always is.
Because it's the big day. You're telling me the day you're getting married, you're not gonna be like, oh, we're going a bit crazy. But few days before, you're like, it's not there yet. Now he's getting married, man, for certain.
You're feeling like you're really about to get married.
Exactly.
That's not a good thing.
Even the dog.
The next chapter should be really hype though.
I heard that
Yeah.
DGK.
Oh,
Don't try to
come
be.
10 weeks in a row, bro.
I mean, 800 and what now? 61 chapters in a row, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, when we say 7 out of 10, at the end of the day, like I say, like when we go back and look at these chapters, 10 out of 10. So we're never wrong. Oda was
Yeah,
never
that's
wrong.
true. That's
Nah, I
true.
still think this would be a 6 out of 10. Like whatever happens.
But when you go end of
Oh.
series and you be like, yo, when Sanji
That don't
was like
even
acting
count
like a
if you gotta go
retard
back.
and stuff, like I shouldn't use that word, but he was being stupid and stuff. Like you're like, yeah, man, like you know what, that was a 10 out of 10.
No, but I have to do the same with Dressrosa, and I can't do it. I can't be able to do that. Just still like the chapters.
I mean, to be honest, it's better marathoning it, like going like through the whole thing instead of going weekly.
Oh yeah,
Weekly is a struggle.
That's true. That's
Yeah.
true.
That is.
Because then you go back and look at little things and like, damn, like you appreciate it more, especially towards the end of the arc. It's like how the build up and stuff came. Like there are some changes you can easily make of that arc, but like at the end of the day, like it built what we have right now.
Kill the
Believe-
tontadas.
Believe in God, aka Oda.
Goda.
Yep.
Nah, I can't call him that after the Seducing Woods, but
That was only like 2 chapters, right?
Hey,
That was great.
we didn't find out about.
Bro,
We found out the greatness of apple juice and pounds.
Yo,
My dog Pound.
Speaking of apple juice and pound, where the wedding is legit starting. Where is Pound, guys? Let me know.
dead.
He's drowning in apple juice.
I'm
What
telling you,
happened to him anyway?
Imagine,
Big Mom falls this arc.
yo, imagine that man. You know how like people are saying like Luffy's gonna be the one kick down the doors and be like, I object, like I stopped the wedding. What if it's just Pudding? Because like, yo, where the fuck is my apple juice? Yo, like,
Going 1v1 Big Mom after that.
imagine she gets shook. It
I
sees
don't
the
know.
Pound is like, yo, I thought I put you in the ground. He's like, yo, the ground can.
I don't know. It'd be interesting. I really do want to know what Pound is doing right now. It's just
Yeah, man. He's just an oddball, man.
Yeah, I
Like
think
he
he's
showed up. Like he showed up, gave exposition, then left.
Yeah,
He knew about
Yeah,
Big Mom's
literally,
powers,
yeah.
bro.
No, he punched Brule in the face. Don't forget about that. He punched Brule and bounced.
Watch it in league with like Feld or like all those guys.
I'm just waiting for Pell to swoop in at the last second to save everyone from that bomb, like he always does.
Pell takes the bomb. It's like, yo.
Hey, do you guys think Pelko is strong?
Pell.
Peklo? I think so.
Oh,
Yeah.
Doc Piccolo? Yeah, he
Yeah,
might be.
yeah.
I think he's
Yeah.
cool.
Who?
I mean, he's the
Jimmy
Undertaker.
Pell.
So.
Drug
Jimmy
Lord.
Pell from Alabaster.
Dude.
No.
I mean, what about Giberson? Where do you guys rank him? Because I remember, like, for myself when I saw the chapter and stuff, I really think that he might have a connection to Vasco Shaw.
All right, I'm gonna be honest here. Who's Giberson?
I forget, like,
I have no idea who that is.
go
No,
back to the panel.
Seems to
I'll wait. I'll wait till someone can.
the storage man.
Oh, Giberson.
Yeah. The storage titan. The storage
Straight booty
titan.
cheeks.
Yeah.
Oh no, that guy gets a beer bottle, bro, up to your head. It's over. Y'all be overlooking that shit, like yo.
Concealer.
There's a little thing I want to ask you guys too, because you know the stuff with the Umits and like Morgans when they're explaining like how they gave the gifts and stuff to Big Mom. Because like the way I interpreted it was, you know how he said like the far reaches of the north, and then like Morgan's like I got it from the south. I took it as initially like he got it from maybe like New World, like the northern parts of the New World, or the southern parts for like Morgan's from the New World, or do you meant like the North Blue, like South Blue? Like how did you guys interpret that?
South Blue.
Yeah, like okay. And that's kind of weird because you think like these are new characters from the New World, so I'm figuring like okay, this must be like more like for the world building stuff. Like they went like that far off to get something for Big Mom, you know?
He probably meant the north and the south of that region of the New World, because I mean, the sea is pretty big, so they might have like separate regions in the New World.
Yeah.
Think so?
Yeah, it could be. Yeah, I don't see why
I don't see
not.
why not, because like I said, it's pretty huge.
Mm-hmm. I know, I found that Jinbe being like really interesting. So
I just read it as like straight up like they got it from the South Blue or something like that.
Yeah.
Like, the southern parts of the world.
Maybe the official
Dude.
translation will make it more clear.
yeah,
Dude,
We are the official translation.
dude.
yeah, we got
Steven?
the best translations, but we have like
Weeble.
good ties, so I don't want to
Weeble
mess that up.
is Big Mom's brother.
Nah,
Hello?
dude.
Okay, so we're gonna end it here.
Bro, like,
Real.
Who's that?
I mean,
I will.
It would make sense why he's okay.
I don't know. I give you a virtual high five.
Hell,
I have a question. What do you guys think Luffy's entrance is gonna be, seeing as he's not coming out of the cake now because
I
he's
thought that was so
in
dumb,
Capone's?
bro. How was he gonna get into the cake?
Yeah, I was a little
Like,
less hyped, to be honest. Like now
He's
they're
gonna
all
like hear
coming
third Big
together.
Mom in the face.
He's gonna have Capone shoot him from a cannon, from inside his body.
Wait, they showed the
I
kid.
say he's jumping out with a new form.
Not sure if they
He's gonna
showed
pop out with.
Listen, I already told you,
Yeah.
bro. What happens? I already told you. I got you,
No.
bro.
I think it's gonna be the same as Marineford, like when Jinbe just did that water secret thing, and then Luffy just comes out and there's water everywhere.
What was it called?
Hey,
Steven?
Lucid.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey, if you get this wrong though, you have to change your name on the Discord to All Hail Grim. For
All
a
hail
month.
Grim.
For a month. All Hail Grim for a month.
Oh,
this
nice.
technique DGK. It was called Hydro Collapse.
Hydro collapse. Yeah,
Hydro
Mm.
Collapse.
that's what he used.
That's Jinbei's ultimate technique, guys.
What,
Fuck that.
hydro collapse?
What
Yeah,
about
that's
back
what it's rain for, bro. Instead of heart of the sea, it's hydro collapse.
Oh yeah, there's like a little thing else I was gonna add in too, but like from page 9, when we saw like how like Capone had his men and stuff, kind of like coming back, he's like, "Oh, you're done," because they're setting up the preparations and everything. I know I kept on saying my thing about her broadcasting the weddings, to show like how this guy's gonna get beaten, like to show like Supernova's like if you're gonna try and act up to the Yonko, like you're gonna lose. But obviously that kind of was like thrown out the window a little bit for me because like they were blocking the radio transmissions with like Horn, Dend, and Mushy. So I thought it was interesting, but like also the thing too, like the way like how Capone said it, like, "Oh, you're done already." Like, do you think he was expecting to finish it that quickly, or like was it caught him off by surprise? Or am I
I think he
reaching?
was kind of saying like, "Good job," like
Yeah, like
counting
Yeah.
something up.
perfect.
Okay. Okay. If there's anything else I could find there.
I was gonna say, what do you guys think of? I know we've mentioned them a bit, but out of the new sons and daughters that were introduced, who's like the most interesting to you guys?
Daifuku, yeah. I would say for me.
Oven. I'm saying Oven right now, man.
What was the question?
I'm saying Oven. I'm saying Oven as well.
I say Oven, man.
What was the-
Oven's got hype.
No, it's not, bro. It's literally kaput. Without
Hold
a
on.
doubt.
What is the question?
Dude,
No, I'm just saying, who's the most
she's
like
looking like Big Mom, bro?
who's the
Oven-
most interesting to you?
Of
out
the
of
eldest that we've just seen right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah.
go with Daifuku.
Oh well, I mean nobody. They're just standing there.
Oh,
I don't
it's
know.
double leg, man. This guy,
Come on.
man. Like, have some
Oven,
creativity in
Oven.
your life. Come on, man.
I don't know.
Can't
He's
be
a Sanji
sleeping
fan.
on Oven right now.
That's what I'm saying, Oven.
I knew people was gonna sleep on Oven because he got a different name.
That's what I'm saying, bro. They know, man. Oven because the hairpiece, bro. Like,
Exactly. I bet it's dangerous.
Listen, when
see,
you
but
guys
what
get
did you
beat
tell
by
me
Red
today
Fire-
was something about like him fire or whatever? Like his hair
Yeah,
looked like fire.
I think he might have that. You remember that dude from the filler arc? He had the heat.
Oh, the smell
I
thing
think-
that
I know
was.
what
No,
you're
he's
talking
talking about
Oh.
he's talking about the heat one when they're on the ice rink area.
Yeah, I
Yeah, I
think
know
Oda
what
might
you're
have.
Oh, that
Okay,
one.
okay.
recognized that one.
Oh,
I was gonna say, I mean, like, it's very easy because he had like the oven Nomi or some shit. Like,
It probably is just oven Nomi, to be honest.
yeah, there you go. I caught a theory right. Yeah.
But I
Oh,
want
man.
like as Compot as Devil Leg calls her. She's a bit. There's something about. I don't know, man. Devil Leg's got some like weird fascination of Compots. That's what I think. So
Dude,
That's
she
how it's
literally is
pronounced.
the eldest daughter and looks like Big Mom. You don't think she's OP?
No.
No,
I
Come
mean,
on, man.
she has.
No.
I mean, look, if we're saying the Parasparrow
She
with his
looks
crew,
the
it's gonna be
most
crazy.
like Big Mom.
Yeah, she's taking traits from Mama, bro. Like,
I don't know. I just think you're saying that because she's fat. I think you're kind of being like
Whoa.
quite.
No, it's because she's
Oh,
fat.
that's
She
fucked
literally
up.
looks like her.
oh, bro, you
fucked
dissing
up,
fat
bro.
people now? Who said that shit?
Yeah, no, I'm just saying he's
I'm a
he's
fan
the
of
one
you.
dissing fat people, saying it just they all look the
He
same.
didn't say it. He didn't say it, Nikki. You
No,
did.
he did. He said he looks the most like Big Mom. So I'm
he
just
didn't say
saying.
it's
Man.
fat.
I even said it's not because she's fat, and then you
Yeah.
just kept harping on she's fat.
When did you say that? When did you say
You
that?
you spoke over me.
Oh, now I spoke
Oh,
over
my.
you.
Bro,
You
look,
haven't
he
got a
just
loud
didn't want to
enough
say it's because of the
voice?
big titties. He didn't want to say that. You know?
oh, really?
Yeah, true. Might be the big titty too. Yeah.
Oh man. But no, Dan, what were you gonna say?
They probably have
I was
fruit
saying, I
juice
think-
from
wait,
those
for what?
titties.
For like
Sorry.
the most OP kind
No,
of
no,
thing?
just in general. Like, what were you just gonna say before Nikki
No,
interrupted
I was
you?
just thinking like I think Compot or however you say it, like I think she will be. Dude, I'm just going with Devil Leg. Devil Leg's never
Yeah,
wrong. Come on,
yeah.
guys.
It's not my pronunciation. That's how it's pronounced. Like,
You know what?
There's an E.
After
There's
this
an
three,
E
I'll
at
ask
the
you,
end.
Let's just wait for the official translation. It's Monday.
But, bro, we have the official. I mean, we can't, and then we're gonna get sued. So,
No, but I'm just saying, like, just because she did stick out to me, just because she's the eldest daughter and looks the most like Big Mom,
And she's
because
fat.
we were told about how like
Oh, there we
there
go.
were people that were a tier above the people in the enraged army, a tier above people like Bobbin and Montdor and Opera and all those people, you know? And those are these people. And the fact that
Yeah.
one of them looks
Yeah.
exactly like Big Mom, you're gonna tell me she's not OP?
I mean, looking like Big Mom doesn't make you OP though.
No, but she's in the tier of being above those people, just below Sweet Commander, but above everyone else. Like they literally said that like Montdor and Opera were the tip of the iceberg, and they have monsters on the island that aren't even
Yeah.
commanders. So I'm pretty sure she's one of those monsters.
Yeah.
I think
well,
you're,
just really
you're
quick,
not a part. You can go. You can go.
I know. I was gonna read something from the chat really quickly. This arc needs Usopp Bennett. He would 1v1 Smoothie and teach her his godly ways and convince her to aid the Straw Hats and become one of his loyal followers. And Katakuri would train him as hockey. Tyler Hawk said that, folks. So let
I
him
mean-
know. But Pharaoh, you go in.
Can Curry
Yeah,
teach
I-
him the hockey?
I
Or would
think
he-
like Avon and Daifuku, they're not a part of Big Mom's like pirate crew. You know, like they're just her family members, but they're strong.
I feel like her
Yeah.
crew is her family though.
No,
Oh, yeah,
is
Is it everybody in the family
I
though?
think it is. I think
Yeah.
it's like,
Yeah.
What about
Yeah.
the little kids?
this is how I think so too. Like this is how I
Then-
see it. Like
Yeah.
her people that are guarding the other islands around her, right, were the monsters she was referencing. Like the other main ministers of like different islands, like the minister of fruit, aka Capone, would be that one bitch.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Excuse you.
I guess like another thing we can also like talk about, but like I feel like again, like like I know some people don't like the whole tragic backstories, like too many of them and stuff, but I noticed that the whole focus on Big Mom's face. I know. It's like I really liked how like there was a lot of focus in Big Mom's face, like she just explained like about Mother Caramel, like indeed our mother. And usually, like Oda wouldn't put a focus like that on someone's face unless there's a lot of meaning behind that. So I can't wait to see like how he's gonna like explain that whole entire like relationship between the
Honestly,
two.
this girl looks like
Our
a doll to me.
mother.
I wouldn't be surprised if there's something small, like if Order Troll is like, yeah, like she gave me a piece of candy one day.
I would, yeah,
I
I
fucking
wouldn't be
take her.
surprised,
I
yeah.
wouldn't mind that actually.
Dude,
I
dude.
She gave me my-
I
yo,
can
yo,
go to doing that, but I think it'll be like in a much bigger context. Like I think it might be like
She's just starving on an island, bro,
she
looking
was
for candy.
starving or something.
what if that group? What if she gave her the dough fruit?
Maybe.
Like that's a piece of candy for her. Like it wasn't some kind of like a wrapping and shit. I thought it was candy. It was a dough fruit. Let me see. Oh, I got another question in the chat. Hayden Samuels asked, "Do you guys think Mother Caramel is a nun who saved her from extradition from giants for being a dwarf?" I mean, Hayden, I think we kind of like already said before.
Wow, that's
like,
quite good actually. I like that.
I mean,
That Caramel is her mother and Weeble is the brother.
Well, that hurts.
Weeble cannot be the brother. I don't know, man. I'm not saying definitely, but it's like I'm pretty sure he's not.
Wait, what did he say though? I didn't hear it.
yeah, do you guys think that Mother Caramel is a nun who saved her from her extradition from giants for being a dwarf? I still say, I mean, we said before, like, we believe that she's a dwarf giant. I'm the one that says that she's been banished pretty much, for like her like how being born and all that kind of stuff. So, like, with DGK saying, like, she's probably the benefactor to her. So,
I just straight up think that that person rescued her in some shape or form, and that's why she thinks that's mother. I wouldn't be surprised if she saved her from like Elbaf. Because realistically, like Elbaf, like what it is literally like a warmongering country. Not warmongering, but like a barbarian country from what we see so far.
I think
Like,
she's
everyone
gonna
there
be a
goes to
big
fight.
deal, honestly. I mean,
Oh no, she'll be a big deal, but
Yeah.
I feel like anyone that's relevant, especially to a Yonko, bro, they're big
Yeah,
fun
it's
of there's some like
she
Roger
said
and
the light
Shanks.
of this world.
Bro.
yeah, you don't go throwing names like that to just like random people,
She don't like candy that much.
I mean, I wouldn't say that. He lives on an island made out of cake. Come on, man.
Yeah, she loves her sweets.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, that's all I have. I don't have much else.
I was gonna say, like, I mean, like, for you guys, like, do you think that she possibly has, like, I mean, I could be reaching again, but the whole thing with her, like, forehead and stuff with the wrinkles, do you think she's covering like a third eye? Like, it's just so we don't see it.
Who? Big Mom?
No,
No,
No, Big Mom's not. Because if she had one, she wouldn't even need like she wouldn't place as big of an emphasis on pudding and why
Yeah,
she
she
needs pudding.
she would.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like with
Okay.
Caramel, yeah, like Caramel is the one who actually has like the third eye.
She would be beating her ass just like she do with Chiffon.
Hey, wait. What if like Sanji's grandfather killed Mother Caramel, and that's why she's killing the Vinsmokes or something?
No.
Come on,
That'd
bro.
be super
You know they
funny.
were evil, right? They're apparently evil.
This guy went to the moon.
So here's the thing, right?
What if
So
that is the case though? Like she really has no reason to kill the Vinsmokes, as far as we know. That would actually be a decent explanation as to what's going on.
but the thing is, like,
she has a reason.
Yeah, but the thing is,
She's
that
a
she just
pirate.
No,
went
she
missing.
doesn't, because she's still going to get their alliance whether or not she kills them.
No, but she's a pirate. She doesn't want to work with anyone else. She just
Well, I mean,
she
works
just do
for
stuff
Capone.
on whims.
That's
She
not a
works for
reason.
Capone and
That's just killing somebody on a whim.
Exactly. That's enough of a reason for Yonko, I'd
Pirate Siva.
assume. Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I prefer to feel like more of an actual reason because she didn't kill off Capone or like the Fishman.
Yeah.
No, but the fishermen are useful, and it's like after she gets the
Germa aren't
technology.
Yeah,
Wait. After
Judge-
she gets the technology, and what else does she need from John?
Judge and the Vinsmokes aren't useful.
But real quick, can I have Nikki say that one more time? What did you say with the Fishman?
I said the fishermen are a great race of race in One Piece, and they are useful.
Yeah, you say that, Nikki.
But hey, Jinbe's betraying her. Okay, it doesn't matter what happens. Betrayal is betrayal.
Oh my!
So you still think Jinbe is gonna die?
Nothing's ever gonna change my mind about that until I see it not happen. But I think it's gonna happen, so it's
I
gonna
just
happen.
want to hear you say it again.
Well, if it looks like Jinbe's about to die, but then he wins the fight at the last second.
Damn, we just
Ooh
got
wee.
jumped.
And
Are you
Oda,
being serious?
And then he dies.
Oh man.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
gonna die. He will die. Come on.
So
people.
if Jinbe dies, do we owe Nikki a pizza or something?
No.
You're
He's
gonna
not
call me
dying,
Lord
so it doesn't
Vengeance
matter.
for
I say
2 weeks.
I say that if Nikki ends up being right, we give him free like gospel classes every weekend.
You have to try and tell him what this.
Man, I should be teaching you the gospel classes. Yeah, thinking,
that
nah,
anyway.
man.
I mean, I've been in
That-
gospel class every day, man. So
Please. Hey, there's only one person who skipped gospel class.
Yo.
I could be trolly and say it, but nah, I'm not gonna be
Did y'all
trolling.
see Smoothie's booty?
I think I know what you're talking about.
She aight. She aight.
Booty in this chapter?
Wait, smoothie?
You say booty?
Yeah, that's what Siva said.
Yeah,
I don't think
yeah,
it should.
yeah. This is a serious question though. Like, is she thick?
She looked like it in this chapter?
It depends
I
on
mean-
what angle.
I didn't even
Look,
see the
bro,
panel. Where is
I'm not
that?
gonna lie, I smash.
I posted it in the hangout.
If you could reach though, she's fucking Amazon, bro. Like,
No, she's on on the floor, bro. What are you?
Uh,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
she
All
can get
fours,
down, bro.
doggy style.
yeah, but what if her vagina swallows you up, man? I'm sorry. I'm joking. I'm joking.
Going after dark.
I mean, she could squeeze my meat, get all the juices out. But
I mean, if you really look at that panel of her, that's something in the After Dark.
It looked
though,
like
but-
she got that.
Nah,
The whole looked
You
like she
should-
got the donkey boot.
what page is this? I need to check this out. What
Page
is
four.
it?
Page four.
Talking
Page
about
four,
donkey
the fourth
booty.
panel.
it's funny because in One Piece we usually see big breasts, so booty's nice every now and then.
Yeah, Oda said he's gonna change it up. So
Yeah.
Like I was glowing when I saw Viola.
Oh yeah, no, Viola's Bay #1 though. Come on, now. Viola's the one.
Drew Bello was at BLO. If I messed it up, but Drew was asking, what if Lola wanted pudding instead of Lola? That's what like you guys said in the last stream. So if Loki wanted pudding instead
Bro,
of
pudding
Lola,
was like 6 when that stuff was happening.
I mean, hey,
Like,
That would have been so dark. Yeah. Oh my days.
I mean, well, what's more darker, that or like eating your friend in Jinbe?
Oh wait.
Wait, what?
If you had to choose
What?
between, if you had to,
Wait, hold on. Jinbe ate his friend?
let's see,
That's what I heard.
if you had to eat your friend Jinbe, right? Like it's being served to you at dinner, or you have to choose between getting with a 6-year-old, right? What
I
happened?
rather
this is getting sketchy.
This is
Yeah,
so
so
dark.
we got Drew, don't
I'll
ask
eat
that question.
Jinbe. I'll eat Jinbe because he's already dead. So fuck it.
Jinbe is fish food, bro. He's fish at the end of the day.
He's already dead anyway. I'll eat Jinbe. Like, what am I? I'm not gonna stop. I'll be like Jinbe, dude. At least you're not going to waste.
Bro.
But
Wait.
he's part man. He's part man pharaoh.
Steve,
Yeah. Are they really?
Yeah, I be spreading salt on him like.
They're called fish men.
oh yeah, I gotta ask, right? Who's reading the chat right now? Because I want you to read what Tyler just said. I can't read it.
Let me read it.
He said Loki in Norse mythology fucked a horse.
Oh my god.
What?
Other Haven saw him liking pudding might not be far off.
Well, I mean, the horse was of age. No, I'm joking.
But that's an L on Loki, though, right?
Did Loki actually do that, or like?
Well, I'm so surprised. Yeah, what's going on here, man? I'm
Yeah,
like,
one of
'cause
Loki's kids is like a giant wolf, isn't it?
I mean, like mythology in general is just messed up. Like, I seen like crazy stuff where they fuck
I
with
mean, and
giants and
plus in
shit.
One
I don't
Piece,
know.
they have sex with a bunch of races.
Well, then the thing too is that they resemble like the Vikings too. I mean, we go with like Dorian Broggie and stuff. Like they resemble too much of like Vikings. So it's like you would think of the barbaric nature of them. Like that's what's the kind of stuff they would do.
Yeah,
I mean, it's a shonen, so of course we're not going to go into that detail. But like we know that these people will do that kind of stuff. So
crackers that.
Yeah,
Crackers-
Cracker's still KO'd.
is Cracker showing up in a wheelchair
Nah.
or in crutches?
Nah,
Cracker's
Cracker's
gonna
alive.
I
crutch
think
He's
it.
coming back.
he might be done. Yeah, I don't know.
He can't be done. No way. Fuck
yeah,
that,
he's done,
no.
man. He's not gonna walk into the wedding.
No,
Like,
look,
You know he's not. You know he's
I
not.
can't
Yeah,
see
he
Big Mom
is.
only having her number 1 and 2 in terms of like the top power. I can't just see them like I just can't see her having just Katakuri and Smoothie just being there. Like Cracker has to like we said before. Like he even if he's on the verge of death, if he's about to have like his body literally about to be buried, he's jumping out the grave and he's like, "Yo, I gotta be at the wedding."
Maybe he'll send a biscuit soldier. I don't think he'd go himself. Just to keep him.
What?
Do you think he's gonna disrespect Big Mom by sending a biscuit soldier?
How would Big Mom
yeah.
know? How would Big Mom know?
Because she'll know.
She won't know.
Observation,
he's
hockey
probably-
fool.
Big Mom doesn't
Do you
know.
guys think he? No, do you guys think he put the armor on when he went to go fight, and or is it like that? In that he's out of the armor usually, or is it the other way around where like he's always in the armor?
Well, I
I
mean,
think he was always in the armor.
how would he eat if he's always in the armor? But then again, what
Yeah.
if he stubbed his toe?
I mean,
has to stay in
I
the
don't know.
Shut up, bro.
No, he hates pain. Stubbing your toe is painful. He would want to stay in the armor to avoid stuff like that.
So we can
He's
safely
not
say
gonna-
that Jack over Cracker. Okay.
What?
That's what I heard.
Let's not do this again.
I didn't say he'd get knocked out from stubbing his toe. I just said he hates pain. And he wouldn't
So I'll give it high diff, but
High diff crackers W.
Against who?
I get you.
Jack, we went through this, Nikki. That's
Oh, okay. We can do this again.
done.
We can do
We're
this
not
again.
doing this
We're not-
again.
not-
Yo,
We're
yo,
not doing this again.
Hey, Grim, you have to join when we do One Piece fights. You have to join
I've already
that.
told him. I already told him.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
matchup.
I am
The matchup is definitely
I am
him.
so ready for the Cracker versus Luffy in the anime, yo. I hope they do some crazy animation there.
Dude, I
Definitely.
know.
Yeah.
would it be cool to see
That's
like we
like
get in the anime?
Sanji versus Judge, right too.
I was saying, it would be cool to see like in the anime and then in the manga we're gonna see Cracker versus Luffy round 2, like as a comparison.
Yeah,
That would be dope.
maybe. We might even get into like the the 11 hours we didn't see, like
Yeah.
the off screen.
Oh.
Since Cracker
Louis
likes to
Best.
stretch
Yeah,
shit
Best.
out, they might as well just put in work there.
Might as well, yeah. I wouldn't mind 2 episodes of them just going at it.
Yeah, like some Luffy doing some new shit. Like, oh man,
Yeah.
it's gonna be great.
Yo, you don't know how hype it was, bro. When Luffy was like, it just flashed to it. Gear 4.
Bro.
Ah! All of a sudden, bro, I was like, what?
One of
And
the
then-
hype moments of this arc,
Yeah.
yo.
And it's like, yo, Cracker's like, yo, in my suit of armor, I just made you go your fullest. And I didn't even show you my final form, boy.
And then
Like,
he just clapped his hands.
yo, Nikki, hey, the Crackers came and the proof like that. He just clapped his hands. So
Oh,
Hey,
shit.
man, this will be debated later. This is not just the stream for this.
yeah, we're gonna get a debate going soon.
Yeah.
Chatty said he wanted to challenge Grim. I don't know. Do you want to
What?
accept the challenge or?
He wants to win his series back.
Yeah, I'll
Let
take on
Chatty be
anything.
green.
Okay.
What are we doing?
Y'all in the anime rap league or something?
I mean, here's the thing. Like, we know the anime rap league, but like we're in the debating business. So like, we get the dictionaries, the thesauruses. If I could actually say the word
Facts.
thesaurus, like facts,
Evidence, proof,
or
everything.
Wikipedia
Panels.
for some guys.
Panels.
Panels, very true. Screenshots. We get translations from like Oda, who's in the stream.
No. You
just a
gotta
lot of
get the
stuff.
Japanese version and translate that bitch by hand.
Oh yeah, and English to Japanese dictionary.
Oh, I got that shit unlocked, so don't worry about it.
If you don't translate your own chapters, you're slacking. Like while you're waiting for manga reader, I just get the scans and my English.
Yeah, man. But anything else you guys want to say? Probably wrap it up soon.
I got nothing.
I just want to say, I think the Vinsmokes are going to fight those new sons we were introduced to. That's who they fight.
Yeah.
The
Actually,
Nitro
I think
and
that's
thing.
a good point.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
Actually, no, I think they're fighting Big Mom's souls. Like, I think one of them definitely fighting.
Oh yeah.
Nah, Brooke is taking care of those because
I'd rather
Brooke is
see them
still
fight
here.
humans,
Brooke
to
and
be
What,
Nami
honest.
both of
might.
them?
Brooke and Nami can do it.
What?
Brooke and Nami can do it.
Yeah, so
What's
like
the-
I'd rather see him for the Suns.
Maybe.
Look, everybody's gonna get bodied, all right? Maybe some guys will come out on top. Maybe. But most of
I
the
don't
people are gonna
know.
get bodied.
Deifuku and Oven versus Ichiji and Nijiji would be pretty dope.
Whoa,
Or
you said it's
At least I
Daifuku.
assume it will, because I don't know.
Deifuku, what's the difference, man?
What is it,
The
Daifu?
difference is the A and the I. What do you mean?
What is it? What is it?
The same thing.
Oh man. But yeah, guys, unless you guys want to add something else, we will wrap it up.
All right.
Um,
Jinbe is dying. Sanji's the man. And that's about it for what I have to say.
Anything else you guys want to say? Anyone else? Quick.
Yeah, this Daifuku stuff looks delicious.
Luffy's gonna get in there. Sanji's gonna use the Death Wing. Then he's gonna beat Katakuri and Perospero stronger than all the Sweet Commanders.
Remember, all hell
Got
Grim
it.
for a month, bro.
Wait. So that's the case in Grim. If you lose, what do we get?
Oh, I told him that I was gonna what was it? I was gonna shout him out in every stream I'm in for a month.
Oh yeah, he did say that. I
Okay.
remember.
Okay, remember you got to hold to that, right?
Yo, Grim, you gotta order me pizza because it's hard out here for a pimp.
All right, guys, I'm gonna head out too, man. Yo ho.
Yeah.
See you later, Graham.
Later, Grim. Thanks for coming through, bro. Yeah, guys, we're gonna wrap it up though. So yeah, thanks to Grim showing up, Lucid, Pharaoh. Always appreciate you guys coming through.
No
And yeah,
problem.
guys,
No problem.
everyone else came through to the chat and stuff. You guys enjoyed. What was it, an hour and a half? We've been talking at least.
2 hours ish.
Oh, 2 hours at least. Okay.
Yeah.
Good 2 hours. Good 2 hours.
We're talking for a long time.
Oh yeah, and just to point out, Mussolini will use that for another time, the Navy versus Straw Hats lineup or something. For
Yeah.
another time, man.
We'll reignite. What is it? The fifth Great Discord War.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Next week
Evelyn,
sounds
did
like
you look up the ingredients for Daifuku?
No.
It say something about mochi, right? I looked up mochi, and they got something called mochi ice cream. So that's why
Ooh.
I'm thinking that Daifuku is the one that makes all the ice cream around the island.
Okay.
Bro, this Daifuku stuff looks good.
But yeah, guys, if you guys enjoyed the stream, you know what to do already. Like and subscribe. Check out our description box. We got our Twitters, YouTube, and of course the Discord link, both in the description box and of course on the banner on the front page of the channel. And yeah, just stay tuned on the Discord for any information on any streams coming up. So without further ado, Steve-O, Nikki, floor is yours.
Outer Heaven.
Disperse! Dun, 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 dun.